What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell Shadow Walkers, episode 57. Welcome to the home of the most interactive, improvisational, live D&D on the internet.
Oh, hello.
Excitement.
I had to really concentrate to remember what episode it was on. There's a small hitch you can detect in that intro where I'm like, what's the number?
I'm just getting excited because we're getting close to sexy episode 69. It's only what kind of episode is that gonna be?
Would that be close to Valentine's Day?
Ooh, I hope so. That would be even better. Oh god, just the entire episode is just that song.
Just nothing but sax.
Carol's Whisper on repeat.
Hey, thank you guys for being patient with us today. We got thrown a couple of curveballs getting set up, so we appreciate you.
Hopefully we won't have to make any more audio changes for a good while. Because I tell you what.
Welcome to our world, Serena.
Pass. Hard pass.
It's my business to manage all of yours because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Manage chaos.
So true.
I was like, I don't think I've been out of the house this many times.
Yeah, you had to come by the office twice. That's usually
Three times.
That's more than a full year for you.
I know. I was like, what is this ridiculousness?
Tyson, you got some announcements for this week?
Not to plug another D&D campaign, but I watched Critical Role, Dolan's Closet. God, I forgot how awesome they are. Like, on another level. That was such a great episode. So if you have time, check it out if you like Critical Role. It was...
If you haven't watched Critical Role, I don't advise you to listen to that episode. But if you were a Critical Role fan and listened to the campaign 1 and haven't listened to Dolan's Closet or watched it, you should. Not a place you want to start, but if you listen to or watch the first campaign, it's a lovely little love note to the fans. Thanks to the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
it's awesome. It's great. I'm glad we really enjoyed it.
It was a great. I'm glad Rob told me about it. It gave me something to road trip to St. Louis for a day and back. So, knock that out. I don't think I have anything relevant to say except that I'm happy. I don't. Did you release the Go XLR picture? Does everybody know?
Well, they know because we did it on stream, but I haven't got to drop the picture yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll let you tell that, but thank you, everybody. Much love.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were not here at the beginning of that episode when we did it.
Yeah, he brought all the Go XLRs in and was like, hey!
Yeah.
Santa Claus!
Oh, I missed it, okay.
But this is the first time you've gotten to say, hey, thanks for it to the community.
Yeah,
so
thanks to the community and Rob for stepping up and supporting this crazy thing we call D&D on Mixer. Never, when we started, we were expecting, I was going to be happy with 10, 15 people. I didn't know shit about streaming. And
15, 20 people watching your D&D was like,
right?
And 75% of them were lurkers. You had about 2 people and you're like, this is awesome. We've made it. Yeah.
So thank you guys. It's been a wild year and plus for us on here. So look forward to seeing where it goes.
Chad, you got any announcements for the week?
Just still grinding WoW so I can get that stupid Deathwing mount. Gotta have it. Can't not have it in my fucking life. That's the big thing. Gonna have a long stream on Saturday where I probably play a bunch of different games. Who knows? Probably Nord talked me into buying Arcade. I got that. I have ESO Online now because it was super cheap for like $10. So we we're gonna play a couple different games this weekend, just to knock out some time because I really want to play games and I love WoW, but man, no PC, Pika. Sorry. I did get DC online too, so hopefully. Why is my boss still doing that? Sorry, but that's all I got.
Yeah, if you're using Mix It Up, all sparks, embers show up in everybody's bots. It's kind of broke.
Well, it looks bad when it says wasted money.
Yeah.
It's okay for you, but not
it's
for
okay.
everybody
I'm
else.
okay with people doing it for me.
Yeah, just turn all your commands off.
There we go.
Cool. And I'm just getting everybody's audio adjusted. I'm sure they're a little bit quiet at the moment, but I'm trying to get everything raised up and equalized where it was before.
Yeah, I've adjusted mine a lot since last time, so it might be way off. I'm doing the same thing with you guys.
Serena, you got any announcements?
Well, I'm out of my mural hell, so I'm hopefully gonna be playing something this weekend, but I can't convince Chad to play PC Diablo 3 with me, but we'll see if I can find something.
The on-stream pressure.
I'm guilting you on stream.
It's not even to play it. I don't want to. I have it on Switch. I've bought it twice.
Oh, you're
for
fine with
$60 now.
Skyrim on 5 consoles, but not
3. Diablo
5
2
consoles, 3
It's 30
platforms.
bucks, Chad. It's $30.
45
either that or
characters.
We're not playing together, apparently. So.
No, I've given up on you. You won't play WoW. I'll give up on everything you've ever wanted to do with me.
Oh.
No. No. Well, here it is. Buford and Aranye split up.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Chad, do you have some sort of effect on? Like, you sound
Nope.
you sound muffled to me.
Maybe I have
Is it just me?
mush mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean he is a bit. I'm sure it's because he has the exact mimic settings as I do, so he's probably over compressed. If I had to guess.
Yeah, I have him at 200%, and it's. I mean, I can hear him fine. It just sounds muffled. We can work on it. It's fine.
Come on, Tyson. We already spent like the last 2 hours on audio. Come on, it's fine. No, maybe I'll just play, Diablo with Tyson. Except he doesn't want to play it with me either. So who knows? I'll just cry by myself.
Hey,
I just need to test it on PC.
If right now, if you want to play some World of Warcraft, I'm back in. I'm all in. I'm on it.
Wow.
Well,
You let me know what time, man. I'm always on.
Oh, Sunday, it's going to be disgusting. I can tell you that.
I'm down to play Sunday if you want to.
Snow was on the ground and it was over. It got cold and I was like, whoa. You see my camera
What was
just.
that?
How did I control my camera to blip? Oh, I guess I kicked a cable or something.
Is your cable chaos underneath your desk there?
Oh, dude, my rat's nest, so bad. So
Mine's getting there now. I have 4 computers, Switch, DS.
that shit'll happen. But hey, big congrats. Thanks to you guys going ham on Chad's channel. Like he's getting a co-stream.
Yo.
Crispy clear video, all the good shit, man. Then once we get him unmuffed, he'd be even better.
Oh, it'd be so great to play games with people, but whatever.
I will say that video just alone on watching Rob's stream, Chad's video's on point now. No pixelation or anything.
Yeah, we in a big time now, boys.
We can see all that grump in HD.
Are you hardwired, bro? You got that Cat 5?
I'm so hardwired right now.
Oh God, the early day. By the way, if you go back and listen to that horrible first stream of Shadow Walkers 1, oh, it's awful, so bad. It's rough. It's real rough. It's a rough cut.
We got there.
It's one of those things. It's like going back and looking at your high school senior pictures. You're like, what the fuck was I thinking?
I liked my senior pictures.
You could
just rocking out.
You couldn't make it any, like, you just have to do and then fix it. Like, that's all you can do. And woo, man, it's like over, because we had a Windows update drop that day too. So I'm like, I'm way too loud and granular. Oh, it's nasty. So nasty.
Hey, high school yearbook, puka shell necklace, white wife beater, cowboy hat.
Oh,
Jesus.
the Kelly High School special.
I think for my high school picture, I had a uniform because I went to Catholic private school.
I mean, I just look like...
You called everybody son. Hey, let me tell you something, son. Hey, son.
I just look like Scott Stapp, so... I look
That's
like
what we need.
I look
Everybody
like
needs
Scott Stapp's brother.
high school pictures.
They've seen mine.
Take me higher.
With me being clean shaven, I remember one of them. I wore a burgundy shirt and a black leather vest, and they put that one in some like Alpha Chi sorority pictures from like 1994, and I looked indistinguishable.
Nice.
I just looked like a heavy set girl in the back.
I insisted on taking my old baseball hat and holding it like near my face, how dirty it was, because I was proud of how dirty my high school baseball team hat was. I was like, "This is my hat."
That's a
It's like
very
holding it
Kennett
next to
thing
my
to do.
face.
Pine
I
tar
will
and
say,
everything.
Rob, I've had a lot of requests for another Lonnie RoBear rock band night.
I said once a month, I'm in, dude. Once a month, very feasible.
All right.
Play
Hey,
rock band? Awesome.
On his
Ready, you
streamathon,
can come over.
Don't
We
make
got-
fun of the way I play rock band.
you can't be worse than me. I'm
No,
awful.
I play it like this.
What?
I play with my hand above it instead of underneath.
Well, that's fine. That's still better than me. So I was awful.
Well, fuck yeah, I'm in on that shit. Just let me know.
Jeez.
Oh God, that
Mean
means
Green
somebody's got to
Mountain.
be the singer. That's terrifying. We can't do that.
I'll bring my cat and I'll just like cat
Oh.
yodel him.
Hold on, no, you gotta go LXR. We can auto tune me in, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
You don't need to be good at singing. You could just auto tune it.
Oh, that's famous last words.
Talk like this.
Oh. Oh my! And fell in love with the stripper. Ooh.
God.
Oh my God. Let's see here. Do I have any announcements? I do have announcements. No Mike and Carl this week. Mike is very, very, very ill at the moment, so he will be taking a respite and trying to get some wonderful rest. Carl is over in Saudi Arabia. She's with working the convention out there for Wizard World. So I can't wait to see all her pictures. So stay tuned to her Instagram. I don't know if it's public or not. I hope it is. You
I
never.
think she has one. I think she has one that she's been putting stuff on for public.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. I can't wait to hear her adventures and all the delicious food that she eats.
I figured out how to get back on Instagram just for that.
Way to go, Boomer.
I want to know how many proposals she gets from rich Saudi princes.
Wait,
It'll be just like those emails you get. Reply now.
Just about as many of the foreign dignitaries from Africa that just need some money. You know, it'll be doubled when I get it back.
yep.
Ever since my shit was compromised in the E3 link, oh my God, I get some amazing fucking spam emails. Some of them I just have to read. They're so good. Yeah. Announcements over here. I've been reading through Carbon 2185's PDF, which is a 5th edition supplement for Cyberpunk games, and it is really, really good. It is the #1 selling manual right now on Drive-Thru RPG. So expect to hear grumblings of Neon Regime soon. So I'm very, very excited about that. We were looking to port the universe into Cyberpunk Red 2077, but they have given me no date on when the full game is going to be out, and I'm kind of tired of waiting at this point. And we have this wonderful wonderful supplement that's come out that makes my life considerably easier instead of trying to homebrew everything that is into that campaign. So getting through that, we should get ourselves some cyberpunk back in our lives very, very soon. At the same time, I've been going through and getting my packet together for Wild West. So I've been taking the pieces from a couple of those supplements and layering those out. So I'm all good on my side. Oh my God, I've knocked this over like 3 times. I'm talking with my hands. By the way, what I keep knocking over is what Chad gave to all of us a really, really long time ago.
I still have mine.
I got mine hanging up right here.
Mine broke.
Yours broke.
Apart. I had it on my keychain.
Oh, well, yeah, I keep mine on my
Yep.
bike.
Yeah.
It just hangs right there.
Oh no,
Did we crash, Rob?
Rob!
No,
Rob, what happened? Did we lose Rob?
RoBear.
Did Rob pull out a cable?
Oh no.
Oh no.
no,
Oh, you're good?
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
I'm fine. OBS is fine. That's
Okay.
Mixer. Mixer's black to me.
Oh, well, the videos froze as well. Like, even the ones in TrueConf.
DrewComp's not froze to me.
Well, it
Mixer-
isn't now, but
It just, I think it caught up now.
yeah, it did the where everybody's super fast.
It couldn't handle the Chad presence.
Yep.
The keychains.
That's really weird.
Did you know Tyson and I have the same favorite color?
Yeah, that was tough to find 2 different teal dye.
Yeah, teal.
I don't know. There was something that Windows just did because my shit just spiked. Weird.
That's weird.
Sweet.
Please ignore what just happened.
Yeah, everybody, if you could like and retweet on this bad boy. I am judged off of those impressions by other companies, so I will flat out and say it's a wonderful thing when you like, comment, and gift retweet anything that we post on the internet, because they judge me for all of it. Thank you for helping out.
Strange world.
Very strange world. Thank you for helping out with my rune activation yesterday. We got to play on release day, having another sponsored stream. It's awesome getting to play sponsored streams for video games, let alone awesome Viking video games like Rune 2. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting us on that. Other than that, man, another wonderful sponsor by Roll20. Thank you for hooking us up. Roll20.net is the virtual tabletop that we use on the show and provides the luscious ability to play music so both the audience and my players can hear. And they just have an amazing marketplace when you need to throw together last minute D&D.
What? Are you speaking from experience there?
Oh, it's only my life. And once again, this stream is powered by New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. Thank you. Appreciate you guys sending the beer.
Oh, nice.
And last but not least, thank you to D&D Beyond. We are incapable of running D&D without you. Thank you so much for the insider access.
D&D Beyond!
You guys are the best. Without further ado, let's gimp in to the end of this fight.
Oh, I was like, put on our leather mask.
Where we pick it up last week. You guys still locked into layer combat with the Beholder Dorian. I sound like you guys were trying to troubleshoot.
I blame Chad.
No,
He just could not talk.
Stroking out.
Gotta be stroking. After a ridiculous, I don't know, 400 card stream loot night of boons being tossed from everywhere, wells, maybe the longest 2 rounds of combat of our lives, multiple gods being conjured. At this point, Krampus, the winter deity that both Karkid and Zephyr have pledged to, still out on the board, you guys were able to drop Dorian to 0 hit points as he descended into a pit of madness inside of his own castle. Clashgar, riding him down all the way into the darkness, reemerged as a zombie beholder, suspended with a singular item below him. That's where we're gonna pick up this week.
I just realized how gooey it probably is sitting on that beholder.
Ugh,
Gooey.
can't be good. All right. Thankfully for a wonderful Roll20 initiative order that I would have no idea if it didn't exist. It is Lockhart's turn. Now, I have a quick question for everybody. Has anyone else taken massive damage so far?
Negative.
And I don't know why, but we all get 10 HP at the start of every turn.
Oh,
From
because
something.
of the wells. The wells are providing a boon, so every well that we clear provides a plus 10. And I actually think we have 3 wells. It's plus 5 per well, so we might get, I think we have 3 wells cleared.
Man, I'm so glad you wrote down the wells because I don't think I made that annotation in my notes. Oh my god, I
wrote down
forgot!
everything in my.
Streamloot's actually animate again! Oh,
Hey,
Look at that.
thank you, Tyson.
this guy, MVP of fucking mix it up. I fixed that issue for about 20 people that were having the
Oh
same
my
problem.
god. Dude, yeah, did not know what was going down with that. Like, you know what?
IT actually stands for I Tyson.
Dude, Windows updates wreck all. You know what? Luckily, I did write down Hortensia at least. I forgot that we had a Hortensia.
I think.
How's everybody's
Let me check on
character sheets?
Flashgar.
I'm capped.
Clash
I'll
is
be at full
good.
next turn.
I know we dumped a bunch
Zephyr.
into you.
Clash and Zeph are both good. I'm good. Everybody good.
We're healthy boys and girls.
All right. Lockhart is going to. I'm going to hold my turn in case there is any massive damage before. Before the end of this cycle. All right. Before Aaron Ye's turn, coming in with another layer action. I need everyone to make a dexterity and a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, buddy.
And the wisdom we have advantage on. Why?
All right.
Why? That's the first roll of the night.
The wisdom with advantage. Okay.
Oh,
X. Oof. Are you? Let me know when you're ready for who.
All right. Dexterity. Who is 25 to 30?
Me.
Rob, I'm gonna use my lucky reroll. I can do that even on a 1, right?
No. I do not let you
I
apply
rolled
them to
a
ones.
1 on another dexterity. That's the second dexterity check I rolled a 1 on. Okay, well, never mind. 1.
All right. Wisdom saving throws. Who is 25 to 30?
Not me.
Plus 8 wisdom.
I got plus 7.
Oh,
Like 21.
look at it.
All right.
You have advantage. Did you roll advantage on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, looks like I may or may not be petrified again. Depending.
I need everyone now to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, even better. Yep.
So I've already failed both saving throws. Let's see how the third goes.
Oh my god!
Don't fuck me, namesake.
For fuck's sake! I have this button now!
Did you just
The whole
rebrand
ship is
them?
gonna
No!
Sake.
Punishment! Going in the no-no drawer. I quit, Rob. I'm not playing D&D today.
Oh, you very much are. Who is 25 through 30?
Nope.
All right.
Rolled a 1, if you didn't figure. Second one. Oh.
With Clashgar still holding on by his blades into the side of this beholder, Dorian begins to spin. And picks up speed and more speed. Clashgar just gritting as all of his eyeball rays begin exploding outwards, shooting different colored rays. You guys are all hit, and you begin Car Kid, Araignée, Lockhart, and Bloody begin to shrink in size. Drastically shrink in size. Not just a small reduction. You are becoming close to the size of ants as you continue to slow down into your size. Dorian stops and begins to look back out at the rest of the adventurers. In a true call in from Kirby, he starts laughing. He begins to suck everything up within the chamber.
Following after Luigi, he knows now. If you suck things, gold pops out.
As Car Kid, Bloody, Araignée, Lockhart, you were all holding on to whatever you could as close as you could. But between the mirrors and the glass, you just slip. And you go barreling towards this beholder's mouth as you are all swallowed. Is the last thing that you can see is Zephyr being ripped from her mirror, going back into her genie form into her lamp. Clashgar is still holding on, unaffected by the heavy suck.
Don't care about that heavy suck.
Currently, you guys are out of your initiative order. Anything that you had before, you were technically on a different plane of existence now.
Ah, feck.
What do you mean anything we had before?
Anything that was active during this battle is still only active when you're back into this plane. So any
Okay,
of the
so-
soul, any of the boons, any of the soul wells, anything that was applied, this is a completely fresh start. As you guys have all been sucked inside of this beholder, it is quiet. It is dark. And you don't know currently where anyone else is at. You've gone through a long ride to get
But
here.
that's a sight to behold.
Aaron, yeah, embrace his carknouts.
All right, have you guys been picking up all these stream loots that have been played down? There's been several of them while I've been in my monologue.
I saw
Aaron,
I got an advantage.
you have
but I think
advantage.
everybody else hasn't really gotten
Yep.
anything. They've been rolling pretty low.
There's a second wind for whoever has the lowest HP. I'm just gonna gravitate in the snake right now. I'm gonna give that to you, Aaron. Yay. Next person that gets an unmarked item will be Bloody, and Tyson on back around.
Wind.
I like how it's Bloody, Araignée, and Tyson. Like, I don't even get a character name.
You are the
It's-
character.
It's so hard to sort in your brain.
I mean, we are our characters, and at the same time not. So, I mean, at least he didn't call you Clashgar. So,
That's true. So am I
Are we
are
out of
not
turn
able to
order?
see Dark vision.
Who
I bet
here?
it's super moist in here.
It is very moist. You've just gone through a saliva-like slide of pulsating, wretched flesh. The smell is just almost unbearable. Oh, where are you guys at? Oh, I think we just went down its throat. Oh.
Oh, hang on. Lockhart, is that you? Did you shite yourself?
It's stronger than even my brand, little buddy.
Oh, it's
It's bad.
I'm going to not say anything, because I'm just going to cover my nose and mouth, and I'm going to cast light.
All right.
If I can. Because are we in any kind of order or anything?
No, you guys are out of combat.
Okay.
All right. You cast the spell light. You center it inside the you center it on yourself.
Yeah, I just touch an object, so I'm just gonna touch my robe, I guess.
oh,
Is that a nipple?
oof, that's fucking the bright light and the smell. Where's Clashgar? Where's Zephyr? They were just with us.
Bloody, you have relentless.
I think I saw Clashgar, still up above. I do not know where Zephyr is.
Well, I mean, we're all here. Why would they not be here? Doesn't make any sense.
Perhaps it is because they are not affected by the great
fuck
suck.
this. Fuck this place. It smells like it reminds me of fucking Clashgar's ass from time to time. So it's
Ah,
maybe.
Why do you know what his ass smells like?
I mean, you've been around him. You've smelled his brand.
I have not smelled this strong of a smell from his arse, but perhaps that is because I do not stick my face in his arse.
Well, how else do you greet new people?
Not like that. So, well, moving on. What
Bloody.
do we see?
You look at yourself and you realize that when you guys were shrunk, it didn't completely take full effect to you. You're kind of like the 7-foot tall version of Bloody Buford now.
You're tall compared to well, I guess technically you were normal sized. Karkid's actually pretty small normally.
Yeah. So I'm like Andre the Giant and everybody's Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Why are you guys itty bitty?
I don't feel any smaller than normal, and maybe you're just bigger than normal.
I don't think the ray took full effect on you. You're not quite proportional now. Oh.
We got hit by so many ways. It's probably just didn't affect you as much.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty badass. So,
Bloody, you can add a 1d4 to your attacks. It's just like the enlargement. Just in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids mode.
nice.
So, there's a little bit of mixed verticality on the area in the chamber of this gut that you're in right now. Currently, the passage to the north is on level plane with you. You're currently in this depression. It's kind of like being on a fleshy trampoline that's really overweighted. The chamber that leads out to the left actually is what you just slid down. So it has verticality to it.
Okay.
Can I like try to make my way that way then? Kind of like stick my sickles in and climb my way up if I need to. Ice climber it. See if I can look back up the chute.
I'll give her a boost.
You want to look the left passage?
Yes.
All right. I'll get these tokens assigned to you guys. And what are you using to claw into this this flesh space?
I have sickles that I never ever use.
And I'll help her since I'm now Kareem Abdul Buford.
Buford, where do you think you're crabbing?
Oh, I know where I'm grabbing.
Now I do not know how you can even think of that. This is disgusting.
Just like Willie Nelson said, the bard from home, you're always on my mind.
What is this ball here? And I'll walk down. Oh, I can't
All
call
up.
it mixer. You know that every time I try to move myself in mixer, because that's what I'm watching.
Yep, I do that all the time too, and I'm just like, nope, wrong.
And I'll
Not
kind of walk
me.
down to this ball and take a look at the whatever this
Polyp?
thing is.
Abscess.
So you go over to that abscess. And you poke it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like try to puncture it, but I feel it gently.
You feel it, and it's like a soft, sunny side up egg almost. Just a little bit more in-brain. I guess a little bit closer, somewhere in between over easy and sunny side up. It's got a little squish to it. It's liquidy in there. And it swirls around. Kind of looks like a lava lamp in the inside if the only colors were discharge-ish hand lotion.
Hey, guys, I don't know what this is, but I do know whenever we leave this room, I'm going to shoot it with an arrow. Because
Like this, and I shoot. No, I'm joking.
That would go all over him. You should
No,
do it.
I'm not doing
Do it.
No, like it's like acidic or something.
And I slowly back up, and I'll start to look down that airway too, or whatever this thing is.
Who knows what the anatomy of a beholder is? Find out tonight on D&D.
You look down this chamber. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception 22.
22. Looks like another rotten, fleshy corridor that curves around to the right. However, you don't see much that's different than this nasty flesh sack that you're walking on of... And you know what? This is a good description of what it really looks like. When your hamburger has begun to turn in your refrigerator from its luscious red color to various tones of gray, that's what this looks like.
Yep. That's fucking perfect.
None of this actually I could still eat during this.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Dirty girl.
The only thing that actually turns me off, and I swear to God, Rob, if you include this, is internal parasites. That's my only turn off. Everything else I can eat during. Blood, guts, gore. Don't care.
If you got worms, she doesn't like it.
Nope. Intestinal parasites. Eyes out.
You begin to faintly hear what sounds like music.
Just me?
Market or me?
Or everybody?
He's the one investigating right now, so he's the one that
okay.
hears.
Do you guys hear that? It sounds like slow jazz. It's very soothing. Is that just me? Do you guys hear that?
Sorry, I'm over here helping boost up Aaron.
I think I hear it. It kind of sounds a little jazzy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But, are we in some sort of elevator to hell? What is it? No. It's got way too much chord progression. It can't be an elevator to hell.
I mean, we are also not going up or down.
Well, it could if we went over to that way you're about to scale.
Does it have any effect when I slice my scythe into it?
When you stick your scythe in, it does. It rumbles and it shakes and reverberates. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. I got new
advantage
dice
from helping
though.
her
These are different
climb
dice.
up?
That's better. 18.
And you're just able to dodge out of the way as it's just like stagnant mosquito water smell. Just like after, not the exact moment of popping a pimple, but about 5 or 6 seconds later of just clear, disgusting liquid.
Do I see Zephyr's lamp anywhere?
I don't know who has her lamp. I'll be honest. I don't know who's keeping track of her lamp.
Usually
Okay.
Aaron.
Yeah, I didn't know if I still had it on me or if she had gone back into it and
She went into the lamp while you guys were getting sucked.
Okay. That's a weird ass this.
Yep. By the way, everybody has a 1d8 inspiration. Somebody got a total party. Thank you, whoever rocked the total party card. Those are very hard to do.
While you guys were getting sucked, she went back and sucked.
I don't know about you guys, but I very much enjoy slow jazz. It just, when you're flying in the sky, there's nothing better than the smooth sounds of jazz. Just, we need to go this way, I think. I'm still going to shoot that pus ball over there because it just.
Because you're disgusting.
I'm just more curious than anything.
What do you think will happen? Pus will spray out, possibly acidic, or certainly disgusting.
Music begins to get even louder.
Alright, I do not want to go this way anyways. It is disgusting. Everything is gross.
Alright. And I let out a Hadouken! And use a ray of... What do I have?
You're not gonna let us get out of the room first?
ray of frost.
Man.
Oh, Bloody Buford, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
He's over by me, if that helps any.
I just can't move my character.
You can move him now.
Okay. I was like...
All right,
No,
then Lockhart's got to make one.
Yeah, I still can't move him.
Oh, I gave Serenity. I gave Serenity control. That's the greatest Freudian slip of all time.
As it should be.
Oh,
I got it. Don't worry. I'll move you where you need to be.
Thanks.
Lockhart's gonna make one. Oh my God, 19. Let's go.
Wow.
I throw up my shield as that ball of pus just explodes, and as the whole chamber begins to jiggle and shake.
I bet it smells worse now too.
Yeah, it's like mayonnaise on a sidewalk during a hot 4th of July. It's been baking there for a while.
Actually, don't know if I know what that smells like.
It's not good.
Real life Serena doesn't have a very good nose, so
It's not good. It's
not good. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
It's definitely Fermunda, I can tell you that.
All right, guys, we need to go. Come on, follow me.
Oh my God, what have you released, Rob?
I thought it was when you flew.
It's more of a honk, honk. Oh my goodness.
As you guys go forward and begin to make your way around that corner, the music continues to get louder. As you guys all pause for a second. What the fuck is this? As you make the corner, you look up and you can see another massive chamber open up. And inside of this massive chamber, you can see a huge bulkhead and a horseshoe bar full of spectral spirits. You can look over and you can see 3-4 different humanoid spirits over in the corner playing this jazz music. You can see and hear the rustle and bustle of several individuals. You can see them serving cocktails. You look up and you see a very, very familiar sign in neon, half lit, flickering back and forth. Now with 2 giant boards that go across it in some new lettering. You can see it definitely used to say Beth's Velvet Grundle.
Knew it.
But it doesn't. It now says Beth's Tummy Rumble.
Tummy rumble.
I cast Minor Illusion and create a cigar and a fedora as we walk in.
So you look identical to Bloody Buford.
Fedora. That's a witch hunter's hat.
And I just walk in, just snap into the beat. Just
imagine you have it on top of your horns.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a magic illusion, so the horns perfectly fit.
Oh, okay.
The horns go around the top of the fedora. What do you say here?
Awful.
Lockhart kind of looks around, throws his shield over his back, and begins to walk behind Car Kid.
I'll give my hand crossbows a quick little like spin around, hook them into the little like kind of like carabiners on the side, and I'll kind of glance over there and you go, "What in the bleeding shits is a bar doing in a beholder's intestinal tract?"
And now you remember someone, I can't remember who out of the party, remembered seeing a very, very familiar door knocker on the front of Dorian's castle.
I think it was actually Clashgar.
Was it? Of course it would be somebody who wasn't here.
Because he was like, I don't knock, I just go in.
I walk up to Bloody Buford with my minor illusion cigar and
Does anything happen
blow
to you?
magical smoke right in his face. Just go with it, my friend. I don't know what's going on, but this is my kind of jive, you know?
No, I don't know. Do you want a real one?
You can see the bartender, very much a spectral spirit, floating, shaking cocktails that look like there's a physical, real liquid to them.
Do we see Beth?
As you look, holding court with about 6 other spirits, one man that could only be in a long velvet overcoat, very much a spirit himself, with kind of a spectralish purple, and you can tell it looks like they're still using some sort of a little bit of magic, because everyone's kind of, they're monotone with varying shades of whatever color they are. Beth is definitely still using some sort of magic to keep his velvet coat looking snazzy, even in spectral form. And as you guys walk forward, you can hear the familiar sounds of old Beth, the vampire which you finally dispatched of 2 years ago.
I tip my hat.
A year ago. No, it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh, my
He's been in
friend
multiple
Beth
campaigns.
is my old friend Beth. Have you seen Third Lead Greg by any chance?
Roll
Is he here?
a perception check. My God, it's the only bird that's ever been able to pull a stunning strike off on me. Now how the hell did you end up in my... You always said it was going to be the last time you were ever at my bar. And you look over, and Third Leg Greg is passive aggressively looking at his drink, looking at you, looking at his drink, drinking more. You can tell that it doesn't look like Third Leg Greg, who is just a absolute specimen, ripped. I believe we made him look like a ripped version of the guy from True Blood, if my memory faintly remembers.
Yeah, I think
Eric?
all the assistants were very attractive.
Yeah, and it is. It's
Ladies
a
and gentlemen.
mixture of guys and girls. There's, there were incubi, there were succubi that were there, and vampires, and that's, currently what fills fills this chamber.
Just
Did
look
they
over
look?
Third Leg Greg. Little tip of the hat, and I walk to the bar like I'm not
He tries
too
to
concerned.
he tries to ignore you. Looks like he's still trying to get over you.
Did any of them look
Exactly.
angry?
No, look, not at all. Everybody's just trying to get a drink right now. I mean, they're all very dead. They're all very dead.
I'll just walk up to the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna walk up to the bar. Excuse me, my spectral friend. What's the going drink here? I need a round for my friends and old friends and new friends alike.
Oh,
You want some booze?
yeah, we only got one thing down here. And you can have it served up 13 different ways. We're gonna start and just have to hit you off with it straight up. Come on, Pete, come here. Get this fine feathered friend some of that ecto cooler.
How about all 13?
As it pours
one each.
a very bilish green.
Does it still smell in this area?
Oh, it's horrible. But you know, under the water, the ghosts don't stink, you know? Oh yeah, at first it does. I'll be honest, when we were down here for the first month or so, you couldn't get that damn potted meat smell out of your nose. Eventually, it just fades away. And
Hey!
Beth looks identical from when he killed you, or you killed him. While he is cleaned up, he still shows the wounds of you guys beating the shit out of him. Actually, everybody does. It's just like they put on makeup and cleaned up from their state that they were in.
Fantastic.
What's the going exchange rate down here for these beverages for me and my friends?
My God, I told you when you're in Beth's Velvet Grundle to Beth's Tummy Grumble, it's on the house. Still is.
Well,
I ain't got no use for money anymore.
Oh,
Since
I
you
mean,
guys
last time-
sent us to the other side.
Yeah, I mean, about that last time we drank in your bar, you did try to kill us, and now we're in the bar again.
Now. Yeah, it was a long time ago. And I reach my hand and I go to put it on your chest, and it just goes right through and pulls back. Oh, see? Can't do much to you now.
That was the most strange yet exhilarating thing that's happened to me in quite some time.
Yeah.
Target has discovered a new kink.
What is this place? How did you end up here?
How did I end up here? Well, goddamn, after y'all dispensed to me, I got sucked up by that son of a bitch. I've been running around porting my bar for centuries trying to avoid Dorian. That son of a bitch has been chasing me all over the planet. He said he liked my goddamn door knocker. I told him he couldn't have it when he showed up one day, and the son of a bitch turned into a beholder. Been running from his ass ever since. You know how goddamn hard it is to sit down as a vampire and lay down roots and sustainably drain the population of blood while you're getting chased around by a goddamn wizard beholder? So after y'all dispensed of us, he honed in. Took all of her damn souls, every last one of them.
Why was he chasing you for so long? What do you have to offer him here in the afterworld? Just...
I told you he wanted my damn door knocker. That son bitch, that's what he came for. And out of the rubble, it was about the only thing that was left. While I was floating away into another plane, I saw crazy ass Aaron. Yeah, there you are, crazy woman, tried to run into the damn pile. You tried to go down with the whole bar.
I'm sure you had something else of value in that establishment.
Yeah, what was even crazier is old boy over here vaped her right on up.
Just let out this huge thing of smoke and then drop back in. Just smile. Remember that, love? That's the first night I took you inside me.
First night?
Hey, don't worry about it. Keep trying to fuck them ghosts, mate.
We all have our kinks, Buford.
That's right. I keep my private.
At this point, third leg Greg has gotten up, finished his ecto cooler, which you can see is drained through his body and immediately down back onto the floor. And he walks up to you, Car Kid.
It's like Casper Ghost. Gross.
He taps you on the shoulder. You don't feel it. It's just cold.
Is it, do you guys get chills just now? Oh. Hello.
As you turn around, you're immediately ghost slapped.
Do I feel it? Does it just go through me?
It's like just getting hit with a cold, wet dish rag is what it feels like as it washes over your face. I loved you. And Third Leg Greg storms off back past the band, and you see him disappear through the wall. My God, he's been holding on to that one for a while now.
You know, not the first time I've disappointed somebody in my life. Won't be the last.
Yeah. How many more of them stunning strikes you've been able to land? That sure did put me under the last time. I was gonna be high and dry. Hell, I wouldn't be stuck down in this goddamn beholder's stomach.
You know, I can't think of a single time I've missed since then. You've just been my good luck charm.
Just behind him going like...
That's unfortunate because, man, I mean, it means old Beth certainly does suck, right? Yeah.
Well, you were a vampire.
Yeah, no doubt. You got a good point. You got a good point, crazy woman. Well, go ahead, get used to it. Probably gonna be here until eternity. I don't know how long your physical bodies are gonna last.
Yeah, about that, we probably need to find a way out of here.
Yeah. What goes in must come out.
So on the map, are we somewhere else? Or did we
You're
walk
not.
around?
You're not on the map when you appear. You'll be
Okay.
on a different spot. I use just
Okay.
that piece, and then I'm gonna bring you into another piece whenever you're done.
I didn't know how elaborate this bowel system got.
Oh, you'll get to see.
So have you explored any more of the internal system of this builder?
Oh shit! Have I explored? Yeah, I've been all over this place. Oh fuck, it's terrifying. It's horrible.
Even though you can go through the walls, you cannot just go back outside of the builder?
No, we're stuck inside the beholder. You see, he's got some sort of, I don't know, he swallowed up more magical items than this son of a bitch. He kind of uses it like a bag of holding. It's just, keeps all of his shit in here.
Aranye's eyes immediately light up.
Oh
Lots
God,
of
yeah.
magic items, you say?
Oh hell, there's relics and shit from all over inside here. You can just, I mean, what better way to hold on to them than engorge yourself and hide all this damn magical shit inside you? But I mean, we're tired. I mean, he's
swallowing the goods.
He's claimed us.
Wouldn't you like to know, Cocket?
Sounds like y'all got quite a dynamic here.
Something like that.
Beth, I got a question for you before we start to head out. What you kept saying?
Yeah, what was your name?
Doraka.
Fedora. Yeah, the fedora wearer. Bloody. I think Bloody was your name, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start pointing at the holes. I put this one here, and I put this one here, and this one here, and this one here. Just remember that fedora. It's not a fucking fedora.
Yeah. That's fine. With your big ass vampire hunter outfit over there.
Yep.
What was your question? Hell,
door knocker.
I forgot. The door knocker. I told you just wanted my goddamn door knocker on the front.
Well, he asked it. It was on the front of his castle.
Yeah, put on the front of his castle. You know, it's an interdimensional portal. Damn right he wants that gargoyle. Yeah, that's the whole reason it works. You know, when I had you see, hey, get another drink. Pull up a seat over here. You see, Bloody, when I brought all of y'all into my, brothel, you could say, the Velvet Grundle. We had that interdimensional, kind of like chandelier, and we'd spin and we go to different dimensions based off of it. That door knocker, you see, kind of holds everything in. Because if you didn't have it there, it kind of focuses and contains everything inside the building. Otherwise, you'd have chaos going all over the place. You'd be taking trees and animals and squirrels and all kinds of shit with you. You gotta keep it on the inside there. Boy.
So perhaps, I saw before we were sucked so rudely inside, he has some kind of well that's perhaps he has the door knocker, and then with the well he can do as you did with your chandelier.
He certainly, if he's got some sort of interdimensional travel device, he's got the door knocker. He can take his damn castle anywhere he wants.
Interesting.
Oh, I got one last question for you, mate.
Yeah.
You've been around a time or two for a couple 100 years, right?
Yeah. Old Beth's been there, seen it all. Hell, I've even died a couple of times now.
If I was to show you something, would you be able to help me figure out what it does?
This isn't like a sex ed kind of question, is it? Because that'd be really funny.
It would be, but no, I think I'm pretty well versed. I just kind of look over there and I go, well,
Oh, so that was the moment. Well, my God, I'm honored. I'm honored. This could be it's like a reunion of sorts.
right. I'll get your address after this. I'll send you.
Oh hell, that'd be great. That'd be great.
And I pull out the fucking foot-long chime that I have that I got, I don't know how long ago. And I go, oh, what the fuck is this? I found this wooden chime type thing.
Boy, have you been going antiquing or what?
Well, I'm more of a thrift store kind of guy, but no.
I'm a thrift store kind of guy.
Yeah.
Daddy Fatnuts looks over at you. He looks concerned. Oi. He's just squinting. Oi. Oh, well, shit. Just hand that over. Let me see it. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm not being trustworthy, but you got to understand that, my whole life I've been untrustworthy. It's hard to change your dialect when all of a sudden you can't really do a whole lot,
Rabbis, I don't know if you can really hold this.
Oh, hey, come here, and he Delilah, come here. Dawn, Amber, April. As he surrounds you with a cornucopia of succubi, all very spectral and ghostly. Yeah, just come over here and see if these ladies can find something to hold here. Aaron, yeah, you see all of this go down.
Oh,
I trust him.
I don't need them to hold. I want to know what this chime does.
Oh, yeah, just give me the damn rod. Give me the damn rod. Oh, I'm how rude of me. We need man, I just blanked on like good male stripper names. We need Mike Steele to come over here.
Johnson.
And
Excuse American Gladiator names. We need Laser.
Blazer.
Tyson.
As you are also surrounded by vampire incubi, all very much like Patrick Swayze in his Chippendale skit.
Has Third Leg Greg come back out?
You can faintly hear crying somewhere.
Oh, poor baby.
You know it's Third Leg Greg. Somewhere.
I just kind of like motion for one of them to get me a drink while I'm sitting on the chair.
As you look over to the drinks, Lockhart's now on his third or fourth.
Lock us. We still need to figure out how to get out of here.
Whenever
Take it down, Amar.
Now, after you get used to the disgusting smell, it's kind of got a little citrus, a little bit of a punch to it. Oh,
You're very, very disgusting.
oh, get over yourself. Oh, this chime right here. You never used this thing before? You don't know what it is? You never...
No, never, haven't really had time.
The last thing he had that was a musical instrument did not work out so well, and he got it taken away.
Oh, yeah, it was a horn. It was a instrument.
What is a musical instrument?
Well,
Hey.
no.
The next time you're trying to get to a door that just won't open up for you, give that chime a go ring. I think you'll find the results pretty satisfying.
Just works on doors, eh? All right. Well, can be pretty useful. And I'm gonna test it, then I'll walk up behind Car Kid and I'm gonna ring the chime. To do anything?
Behind Car Kid? No.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything there. There's no doorways, no passageways here. It just rings out in a chime.
I didn't know if it has unclasped anything, if it's opened whatever. Just wanted to see if it would.
Nope, just passageways of travel.
Okay, and I'll put it back in the bag.
My panties drop.
I thought you didn't wear panties.
It's plumage.
My loincloth drops.
But there's a good thing you have feathers to cover everything.
I'll settle back up next to Aaron Ye. Away from the harem. That makes me feel very uncomfortable.
My apologies, ladies. No, you haven't got to see anybody in a long time down here. It looks like you're gonna be stuck to yourselves again.
Yeah, really sorry. Maybe Car Kid. I've seen some strange things before.
I am pretty sure he goes both ways, so, anybody.
And in the air.
Hard running a brothel with a bunch of ghosts. 2019 is a bitch.
Have you seen anybody else in here, or just your establishment and its compatriots?
Most of the time when we see people come through, when you hear the old clickety clack in the other room, it's kind of like getting dumped on with a garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Usually, shit ain't all life. And that's the worst part, because then the damn things, it's kind of spoopy in here, the damn things will get up and animate, and goddamn, you got to get rid of them. We just throw them down in the next layer of the pit.
Ah, great. That means there's more down there.
We've kind of started to get a little stockpile.
Do
Well,
you wanna go on an adventure with us? Maybe take a look around.
Car Kid, my fate is sealed. I'm not getting out of the belly of this beast. That's why we tried to make it as hospitable as possible. He takes a big sip of his drink.
that is not necessarily true. I mean, I imagine in the end of this, if we escape, we are trying to get rid of this asshole Dorian. So, I mean, perhaps if you help us.
If y'all escape, that's some funny shit right there. That's some funny shit.
We have come through quite a bit.
Even if you could, what's the matter for me?
Do you think if we kill Dorian, all the souls will be released and you could go haunt another brothel?
What the hell's the fun in that anyway? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna retire? I'm gonna sit back, get fat, marry some woman I don't really love, and sit back and play golf in Florida and look at the gators and sit there sipping my incomplete iced tea going, where the hell did it all go wrong, Beth? Hell.
Is that not better than sitting in a beholder's stomach with a whole bunch of ghosts?
You got a point.
With no patrons?
Hell
I've
now.
seen it is actually very
Hell
easy
now.
to, take over somebody's body. Now, not that I'm suggesting that you do as such, but I'm sure with your many ways you could figure something out.
Well, here's what I'll say. I'm not looking to cross over. The minute I get bust out of this, I probably got a fast track straight down to Avernus. I don't really feel like fucking with a whole lot of demons and devils, you hear?
What if you're put in charge of the demon and devils?
I don't. It's way too much damn hassle.
What's the difference between running your speakeasy here inside the bottom of a beholder?
I don't
or a
know.
Speakeasy in hell.
God, kid, goddamn change is hard. Shit. Well, probably got to compete with all kinds of other. It's like trying to move to a whole nother city. You got to get new friends, know who to bribe. Shit, who do I even get in touch with to get a liquor license at Avernus? Hell, before you know it, my soul's owned to somebody else. Shit, it's tough economic times out here.
It's hard being a ghost vampire, is what you're saying, mate. I hear you.
Yeah, it ain't easy. Shit ain't easy.
Nope. I don't blame you.
I need one person, a representative, since you lost your dice mama and Zephyr, to go ahead and roll a d10.
Not me. I rolled 2 1s tonight.
Everybody just stopping by to see the beholder fight right now is like, what the fuck is going on?
I rolled a 9. A 9.
Pimping ain't easy.
Well, I mean, Beth, there are other ways to bring perhaps a body for you to inhabit. I mean,
I don't want to be in anybody else's body, damn it. I want to be Beth.
no, that is what I mean. A body for you to inhabit. That may not necessarily be the same species as you were, but
I
it
don't
could
know.
be your body.
Yeah, Aaron, love. I think you're really forcing this upon him. He doesn't sound like he wants to be anybody but Beth. He was the best Beth there was. Now there's no more Beth.
I'll drink to that. Shit.
I'm sure there are better things you can do.
Okay, well, please don't do that again, please.
Well,
I'm just saying that seems like it could be a lot better than sitting and rotting in the guts of a disgusting builder.
I mean, there's worse fates. There's
Please,
worse
no
fates.
monopoly here, love. There's no other bar here that I can. He's only one town.
Why are you arguing for him?
I don't know why you're arguing against him. Man doesn't like change. We fear change.
Matt, whatever. If
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hey, Aaron, if it's change you're looking for,
Well, you just a sad invitation to me, mate. Look at that.
Oh hell! It goes, Pete, come over here, make a drink, and hey, grab one of that something from the back, and I want you to you drop it in the middle. We ain't done one of these yet. And Pete comes over with a shaker and makes a giant ecto cooler martini.
God.
And as it's placed in its spectral glass, hands over to Beth, which then hands it back over to Bloody Buford, and you can see it's a ecto cooler martini with just one small tungsten looking colored ring that's down in the bottom. He goes, now, as it clearly sounds like, because I've looked and I haven't seen any rings on any fingers over here, and you're telling me that you met at the Velvet Grundle of all places, it would be my honor. It would be my honor help kickstart this whole long-term relationship that y'all seem to be in. As he hands the glass over.
Well, here's the thing about that, Beth. Thanks. And
when you accept the martini,
yeah,
you actually have a ring of Earth Elemental command. This is clearing out from the stream loots. As all of them came in hot, there were 60 cards redeemed right off the bat. So I threw up a high-level magical item.
Let me write that down so I don't forget that. That's a big thing. I'll slam the martini and kind of catch the ring between my teeth, and I'll put it in my pocket, my coat pocket, next to the other one that I have stashed away there. And I go, Beth, I really, really appreciate it, but I don't know if we're really too. I'm not real sure.
Buford, you seem rather nervous. What's?
Well, yeah, no.
Your voice is cracking.
No, listen, Cockhead, it was an Ecto Cooler Martini. It was strong, and I'm wrong pipe. You know, things happen. You have a craw. You don't have a throat. It's hard to understand the anatomy.
Buford, now you did not even take a look at that ring, and I'm gonna make a reach for the pocket. I'm gonna reach for the pocket.
I told you I could see it in her eyes. That's a woman who's ready to be married.
Hold on. Now I'll kind of like turn. Let me. Hold on, and I'll pull it out, and I'll go.
Sleight of hand check to see if you pull out the right one.
No, they're two totally different rings.
Sleight of hand. Hey, misquote her with use a sleight of hand check to see if you pull out the right one.
And I'll go. I like it. I want to keep it, but I will keep it safe. And I'll show it to her, and I'm like, you see it with your eyes, not with your hands. I love you. Go on.
You are so strange sometimes, Buford.
Well, yep. And well, which way is out, Beth?
Which way is out?
Right. If this is the seat of how do we get to the rectum?
Yeah.
So I work at a colonoscopy center. I know these terms.
Damn near killed him.
Chad knows all the butt technology or terminology, not technology.
Both. Sadly, both.
Well, you see, what goes in must come out. You just gotta hang a right where old third leg Greg went to go cry and descend down into the butthole of this beast. You're not gonna be able to climb up and out of the mouth. It's too dangerous. I've seen too many people try to do it.
That makes sense. All right. Well, we know the way whenever you all are ready. I don't have a problem hanging out a little longer if you want.
Lockhart
is his element.
Wipes away the ecto cooler. Well, I could be here all day, but we probably really should get the hell out of here before Clutch gone. The rest of them. Ooh, yeah, we were in a battle, weren't we? Hopefully.
I am not sure what will happen to Echin either.
Well, you see, that's good news because, time down here is like a flat circle, Aaron, yeah? It's kind of relative. Like I said, we're on a different plane.
Well, he's got car kids, Buddy Krampus up there watching him too, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, if it's in real time, I'm sure it'll be just fine whenever you get the hell out of here. But yeah, like I said, you're gonna have to go through that butthole. You're gonna have to slide through chocolate rain to get out of here.
Add this to the list of. No, actually, that is the saddest part about this, Beth, is this is not the first time we have been covered in shit.
My God.
It's actually it's quite commonplace with us.
Ugh.
It's strange.
It is not an easy life being a hero.
Never is, but you know, pimping ain't easy. What can I say?
Oh. True
Oh,
words
Beth,
never
it's-
spoken.
It has been my pleasure to see you again. Send my regards to Third Leg Greg.
I'm sure the next, 2 centuries you meet up, Greg will finally be over it, He'll finally be over it. And by the way, goddamn, Bloody, how'd you get so big? Shit. Ah,
Said
damn,
my prayers, took my vitamins,
you've been taking them Flintstone vitamins. Shit.
chewables.
My God. My God.
I was,
Yeah.
I think it's just a lot of pent-up anxiety and
I am
Just not
certainly
able to
not
cope.
complaining about the size difference.
Jeez. Car kid, you can call me Third Leg Buford if you make you feel better.
All right, you love birds. We'll get, like I said, there's gonna be a whole bunch of nasty flesh mumbo jumbos down there. I apologize. They're gonna be wandering around down in there. Not much we can do about it, but that's your best bet. I've never seen somebody be able to come out, make it out alive. They always come down in bits. It's your best bet. Go through the bunghole.
hey, if there's one thing we know how to do, it's come out on top of things.
Yeah.
You
We'll be
mean
fine.
come through bungholes?
Yeah, well, that was awkward. But okay.
Beth, the offer, of course, still stands if you want to do something, but if not, perhaps we'll see you around.
Yeah, you know what? If you end up getting out and excommunicating yourself through the anus of this boulder, I'll come by and at least say hi. How about that? Before I get sucked down to hell.
Sounds like a plan, and I'll offer my hand out. Shake.
He shakes it and does his best effort to give just a solid used car salesman handshake, even though he's a ghost. God
Come at
damn,
it
the
from,
worst
his
part.
shoulder. Yeah. Jesus,
Yeah.
you don't have to try to break my goddamn hand.
But you can't feel anything. Like, he's just trying. It's disappointing. You can tell he's a
I
little.
try to imitate, as best
Oh.
if it was actually.
Give a sleight of hand to try to make him feel better.
We're good. 17?
17. He smiles. You made Beth's day.
Well, I mean, we did kill him after he fed us. He was trying to kill us, but it's still. Yeah, it was one of the nicer guys that that has been
No.
trying to kill us.
No hard feelings, remember, but we were at least gonna, feed you, fuck you, and drain your blood, it could have been way worse.
The chicken was fantastic.
God damn, the chicken was good. That's the worst part. Food's horrible down here. Well, you can't eat it all when you're a ghost, but And he drains another martini that goes down on the floor. Hell, you
It's just
try.
like the freaking Casper ghost. And they're eating all that food, and it's just that's so gross.
Well, Beth, we're gonna make like a bird and get the flock out of here.
I don't blame you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good luck. You make it right, and well, you know how it goes. Keep going until you bust out.
Let's do this shit. Crack my knuckles.
Once they take off, I'm gonna hang back and talk to Beth for one hot quick second. When they're out of earshot, I'm gonna say, Beth, I got a quick question for you, mate. So you were a vampire, right?
Yeah, I was a vampire for years.
How does that work?
How does that work?
Yeah, like if one was interested potentially.
You're becoming a vampire? Well, I'd have to turn you, boy.
Right. There's no.
Yeah,
there's
hell,
no
you could have
take
picked
backsies after that,
Destiny,
right?
Dawn, April, hell, any of them. You just got to stop before you suck all the blood out, and then you whisper, "Ooh, do you want to be a vampire?" And yeah, it's a turn process. You can do it a couple different ways. It can be traumatic, or it can be you can ease peacefully off, and then wake up and go, "Shit, I'm pale as fuck."
That's not far for me already, but it was more, I haven't had that bad of a luck with it, but I've come close to dying. It looked like you took a couple 100 years to kill you, and us humans, we don't have that long,
Well,
maybe 100.
I'll be honest, just like pimping ain't easy, being a vampire ain't easy either. I'd say there's probably better magical means than having to go around and suck people's blood for the rest of your existence. And that whole undead thing, it doesn't matter what you say, that's a smell that takes time to cover up. Patchouli can't even take care of that.
God damn. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the information. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you can only do so much. You gotta see. You remember, vampire is just the start. Then you gotta learn all the damn magic to make yourself look good, maintain your appearance, clean your dick. All those things that you need.
I'll say it like this, and I'll snap my fingers. And I'll turn to Beth with disguise self.
By God, that's a fancy ass parlor trick you got there.
Thank you. I've been working real hard on it. Appreciate it, Beth. Thanks for the information.
Good looking coat.
I'll
Hey,
ruminate on it. Yep.
don't be a pussy. Ask her to marry you.
I'll just kind of mouth back. That's the plan.
No, nobody ever gets married. They just usually have sex and die in my bars. So I'm kind of turning over a new leaf. All right now.
Then I'll kind of trudge ahead. A little quick walk to the party.
Oh, hey, hold on. Hey, before you leave, here, I got something for you. I need you to roll magic item. Table A just came in right as you left. The D20 on it. Hold on. Come back on over here to Beb. Go ahead and roll another D10 for me.
Lots of loot in here to get some of those loot rolls that we've gotten covered, Rob.
There's plenty. What'd you roll?
An 8. She has all my stuff already, Soul Fiend. She takes it from me.
I need you to go ahead and roll a D20.
Oh, okay.
It is your fault you lost the Hobbit horn. Just want to
Take it from
say.
me.
Because
fucking
you blew
Hobbit-
it twice and it killed you.
You're still upset over the Hobbit horn? Now I need you to roll a
real quick.
6, 7,
Get
8.
it.
Hey, we're taking a break right after he gets this item, so go ahead and take one. Roll a D8.
All right.
Two.
Just like Mike losing sword privilege.
What was your D20 roll?
An 8. I rolled an 8 and then a 2.
8. Go ahead and re-roll your D20 roll because it's a spell you already have.
And 11.
Damn it, that's one you already have. Go ahead and re-roll.
A 6.
Wraps up and gives you a little piece of parchment. Here, this is gonna come in handy. Got a whole bunch of them mumbo jumbos down there. Old boy came in with this. We ain't got no use for it. You're gonna be working your way out the asshole. Sure you'll find use for this. Tosses you a spell scroll of Bane, first level.
Ooh.
Dude,
We
it
don't
went.
have our
It went detect magic, it went healing word, and then cure wounds. I'm like, God damn it. It's like everything you have.
Well, thank you again, Beth. It was nice seeing you. Hopefully hopefully we see you again. I don't know. I want you to do you, Beth.
I know. I said I'm gonna come by and say hi. If you guys end up doing what you say you're gonna be doing, I'll come by and say hi before I get sucked into hell.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll see you in hell sometime too, because you know us. We get into wacky situations.
It's true. There's a good chance of that, but I hope we don't. Did you guys make your way around the corner? We'll go ahead and take our first drink break.
Sweet.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
like that. I was gonna say, I like that jazz music. Can we keep that throughout the entire
episode?
Jazz playing throughout his entire intestines? That'd be great.
Epidemic has such good, like, I have so much music I could pull from there from different shit. D&D and cocktails, man. You know why? Because I start listening to jazz once it gets holiday season. Makes me want to do holiday shit.
It makes me, I either like cooking to jazz or like holiday shit.
Yep.
Puppy.
It's the jingle bells. They're barking.
Yeah, so for everybody that's here, we had to make an audible because Mike got very, very sick yesterday and continued on today. And like, this is his story arc. So I got up at 3:45 this afternoon and I have to be at my bar at 4:30. So, you know, I slept all the way up until I had to go to work. And then it was like, oh, by the way, hey, we got an audible. So these are the things that muse into my brain that I'm like, we're gonna go in and we're gonna go inside Dorian for a minute. I've had a pocket ace of this hat. Like, I'm like, okay, at some point in time we can fight inside one of these monsters. And this one worked out perfect because I had alluded to the door knocker being on the front. So we had all these cool tie-ins to the old, and we just kind of pieced it back to work.
The only issue we have is getting out in time. Don't need to spend another 6 months stuck in some other plane.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And it was like, I was like, oh, what a perfect time for just some RP and hang out for a little bit. Had a bunch of combat, so.
Break.
Roll for some Pepto.
Oof. Goodness.
What's the bathroom situation? They don't have to because they're all ghosts. It just goes on the floor.
Do ghosts even need it? I mean, they don't have any.
No need to. You can role play it however you want, but I just did it, you know, Casper style and let that shit hit the ground.
Or third leg Greg. Kirk is ruthless.
Ruthless, man. I knew we would get that. We would get the scene of third leg Greg stewing over his drink, looking at the bird of love lost.
Poor buddy.
For everybody that doesn't know, there was a guy that was packing extreme heat in his loin region in this Halloween episode last year. And this is the first time that, like, I don't know, we all got drunk enough that we just kept encouraging Tyson
Park it, yeah.
and make his character be like, hey, maybe you swing both ways. Like, everybody for like 24 hours, and that's where that all the sex scenes have steamed from this. We were like, hey, maybe you just don't know what Car Kid's into. And they would always allude to him in Class Car's, you know, bro time.
Yeah, I mean, as Karkit said earlier, he knows what Clash Car's ass smells like, so.
The kickstand man. Third leg Greg.
Oh gosh.
Oh, poor third leg and his broken heart.
Broke dick and a broke heart.
Poor fella. Had a rough life.
Lost in life and in love. What can you do? What can you do?
Yeah, all this means is we're gonna have to have a D&D cocktail party with more jazz music.
We have to do like classy Christmas from The Office where we all wear like velvet smoking jackets and shit.
Yes. One more excuse to dress up for D&D.
Yep.
I have a velvet blazer, so I'm all ready to go.
By the way, I think it's great that like all of your like Serena's and Chad's mics have been awesome tonight. Once we get your tone figured out, it'll be wonderful. And it was just all Tyson's, just his dogs barking the entire time.
I was thinking that. I was like, we have fantastic sound now, and all I hear are yap, 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 yap.
I was like, when you gonna go push the talk, buddy? When you gonna go push the talk? Never happened. It never happened, chat.
No. Well, he pulled it. I wonder if Tyson could hear it. Because he's got his sometimes I don't hear things because I've got my headphones in.
Smoking jackets and fedoras. All right, I'm gonna go get my beers. I'll be right back.
Undead Saints fan, I have a Go XLR. From the thanks to Captain RoBear's and the Patreons and all that, we all have Go XLRs now. Mine just needs to be dialed in. The only problem is my mic has to sit this way so it catches everything instead of me standing right here in front of it. In front of it, it'd probably be all right.
Seriously, Tyson?
That's what you can do with Go XLRs. You can put sounds on there. Every time you make a sex joke.
I was trying to fit in when I said when Beth said it was a bag of holding, and I said, "Oh no, that's our safe word."
Not pumpernickel?
Not pumper, no.
Mixer's broken.
Have we not discussed a safe word before? I feel like we have.
We've discussed last names because we had to know each other's last name. It was like, what's your last name?
Yeah, we know each other's last names.
I think Carkid should be your safe word.
Carkid?
Yes. Saints fan, maybe Saturday. I'm gonna do a long stream on a Saturday. I'm gonna play a bunch of different games. So if you just pop in and out or watch the whole time, whichever you want to do, I'll probably be playing some kind of Brawlhalla at one point in time.
We all sneak into your house and put makeup on your face again.
Yeah, if anybody out there is subbed to me or RoBear, make sure you check your billing. They've been having auto renews fail and also following channels. So if you think you followed somebody, your people are randomly getting unfollowed and unsubbed. It's a thing going around.
I have 2 controllers, Serena. I don't know if you can play Brawlhalla with 2 players on a computer, but
I don't remember if Mike and Chad, or not Mike and Chad, Mike and Carl ever did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, because I asked my dad if I should come up. The baby's been born, so they're like, "Oh, should I come up? Is that what you do for babies?" And he's like, "Oh, it'd be nice to see you." And that's dad speak for yes, come up.
you should come. Serena, you should come to.
No, now I'm not. You're not gonna play Diablo with me, so maybe I won't.
Oh my god, you're such a. I hate you. I've never liked you.
Yep. That's what you get.
I'll see if my PC can handle Diablo and streaming.
Yes.
So wait, are you now the new Chad Tyson with the crappy computer?
No, my PC's just not built for gaming and streaming. It's built for streaming. I built it specifically just to stream.
Oh.
All right. You're probably going to lose music here for just a second because I had to refresh.
The more I think about Diablo 4, I'm just like, I am excited. God damn it.
Of course you're excited.
Diablo since I was a child.
Well, we talked about doing a little pre-D&D Diablo. Like, if we could all get on early and run some dungeons before D&D.
I played Pokemon cards. My brother and I played Pokemon cards to try and imitate like what it would be like in Diablo. We of course failed miserably, but that's how excited we were. Shut up. We played Pokemon and Magic, and it was great. And I wish I wouldn't have sold some of my cards or gotten rid of them. My brother said he sold some of his recently, and he was like, "Yeah, I got around $800 grand," and I'm like, would be nice.
That new WoW DLC I am Shadowlands looks amazing. That's always gonna be my. That's always gonna be my heroine. Is always, hey, I know you got clean, but guess what? There's a new expansion. First time's on the house.
All
I
right.
don't know. Can't do.
As you guys walk down the lonely, fleshy chamber, as you leave Beth's tummy grumble.
Tummy rumble.
Tummy rumble.
Tummy Grundle.
You can just hear faint sniffles as the music goes out. Third leg Greg.
Oh.
As you guys
Can we
once
see him?
again. No, you never even see him. He's hanging out spatially within the walls like a Harry Potter ghost. Just
Oh,
no
Moaning
one wants
Myrtle.
moaning Myrtle. No one wants to see me like this.
Aw.
do you have that sad violin song on your Go XLR on one of your buttons?
No, I do not.
Oh, dang it. I was gonna add it, but I didn't.
No, I do not. I've never actually got to play around with the other sounds, which is kind of funny.
The sampler?
I certainly
No.
didn't. 'Cause
I played with it. I just haven't played with like silly sounds in that fashion. I've been dialing my own voice. That's about it.
Ah,
So remember, everyone does have a 1d8 inspiration.
Oh boy.
As you guys round the bend, you find yourselves in a large chamber. For the first time, you look over and you can see, oh dear God, the ecto cooler absolutely is some sort of variant of stomach acid, bile. Barley looks down at it. That's that vinegar kind of bite to it. That was it.
You can't tell me, Barley, that you haven't eaten or drank worse. I've seen you eat some pretty nasty things.
Now, remember, I like the fermentables. I've been eating that damn mudong dang kimchi here for weeks.
I suppose it is better than eating with your feet.
oh, excuse me.
Oh,
guys.
wow.
It smells so bad down here, guys.
Jesus
so bad.
fucking Christ. You sound like Carl
smells so bad.
pre-stream.
I know. Carl has the best burps.
Her fucking burps are ridiculous.
Exercising demons from her stomach.
She's so proud of those.
She really is.
I'm not used to this kind of stuff. I thought for sure between Lockhart and Clashcar, I was prepared for the worst.
I mean,
I need you to
How
make a
could I not use
Constitution
this-
saving throw.
are you not used to baby birding?
Just me?
Yeah, it seems to be affecting you worse.
Oh, what? It's a natural 19. 22.
22. It fucking stinks, but you haven't fucking you haven't lost your lunch yet.
Ooh, what's that?
As you look down into this chamber,
Swallow a little puke.
you can see what Beth was talking about. You can see a whole array of what now have become flesh golems as they stumble around aimlessly inside of this stomach of Dorian amid a pit of bile, and you can see they're not all the same size that they were as the acid has slowly been melting them down into a primordial ooze. You can see these crazy looking spikes as the room expands and contracts and these wild tentacles that wreathe about inside of this stomach of Dorian.
And it's pretty dim in here. I don't know what's the light spell put out from
let's see here. Spells, racial, 20-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Lasts for an hour.
I'm gonna go ahead and just reveal the top just because I want to show this map off. Fucking awesome.
Damn.
Gabrielle does such good work. Just so you guys can see it now. This is my same map maker that I use for everything. Dude literally does everything.
It's good shit.
That's pretty solid. I feel like I'm in a cancerous ball sack.
He has that, by the way. He has.
He has specifically a cancerous ball sack.
He has a tumor. He has a tumor one. I have access to brain, heart, lungs. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Got a pancreas.
Stomach.
Got a pancreas in there.
Why
All right.
balls?
I mean, he doesn't. I could make it look like one.
No, I mean, why does this look like? Never mind. You confuse me sometime.
All right. How do you guys want to proceed?
Can we stealth, or have they already noticed us?
No, you still have plenty of time to stealth.
I'll do cast without a trace on us, or pass without a trace. Not.
Now you're changing the letter like Carl does. If I extinguish the light, is it gonna go back to dark, or what kind of light are we gonna have?
Bioluminescent dim.
So dim light, okay.
We all have a +10 to stealth now.
Karkid, can you see in dim light or dark? Or do you have dark vision?
I do.
Lockhart, do you have dark vision?
No, I don't. I'm like the only. I am the only motherfucker who doesn't, but it's
Wait, dwarves
okay.
don't?
I didn't before Krampus.
I thought dwarves had dark vision.
I'm not a mountain. I'm a hill.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and extinguish my light then, so I'm not glowing.
I mean, I'm fine in dim light. Like.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'll extinguish it, because I can't really hide very well if I'm a fucking lightning bug.
As soon as she dims the light, I just fucking
No,
vanish.
I do have dark vision. Shit, I'm right. Okay, it's Chikios that doesn't. One of my characters don't have dark vision.
Barley, even?
I don't know.
I
It
know
all
Barley was a dwarf too, though, so I don't know.
it all blurs together at this point. Or no, maybe I am a mountain dwarf. Maybe on this one. I can't remember it.
So if it's dark in there, if it's darkness,
Baraka.
me and Karkid just disappear.
It's dim light. It's not
dim
dark,
light.
it's dim.
All I need is dim. I'm fucking gone. I vanish before your eyes. As soon as that's light out.
I kind of like sit there and grumble to myself, oh yeah, this fancy smoke, you know, disappear, Karkid and Buford, it's whatever.
Nah, it has to be dark. It can't be dim for me to disappear. Fuck.
I mean, there are certainly
bloody nine.
dark places within the stomach that you can go. The outer edges are always going to be darker.
Okay.
It's the bile that's given off a heavy bioluminescence to it.
A bioluminescent?
Then I will stick to the shadows as much as I can, so I can stay invisible. Because with my feet, or not feet, but class feature umbral sight, I'm invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision in darkness. They can't see me even if they have dark vision.
Well, good news. This is like Shaun of the Dead. Aimless, wandering flesh golems that are slowly decaying in a pool of stomach acid.
Well, we have passed without trace, so I'd say we try to skirt around them. Because it's a plus 10 to everybody.
How tall's the stomach lining or intestinal lining, wherever we are?
I was wondering how long it would be till you asked.
Dimensions here we got. What am I working with?
Things I never think about until Car Kid asked me, how far can I fly to the ceiling? So,
Come on now.
No, I have actually thought about this. The ceiling mirrors what is on the ground and what you see. The same amount of disgusting looking spiked teeth and tentacles exist up top. It is a circular chamber. You have access to 30 feet above that water level.
And that's where the tentacles start? Like I would hit the tentacles.
No, you would be hitting the top. This is a tight chamber inside here.
Okay, just curious.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yeah, I think when you're invisible, is it just advantage on stealth? Plus 10? I don't remember invisible and stealth.
I don't remember.
We're all invisible now, Rob.
I didn't either. I had to. I have to look it up.
That's a stat, or that invisible is a condition, so you can check the box. An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special sense. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves. Attack rolls against creatures have disadvantage.
Yep.
And we have advantage when we attack.
Correct. All right.
Well, I'm rolling stealth.
Just a forewarning, judging by how the corpses are dissolving a little bit, I suggest we stay out of the acid.
I'm gonna roll stealth as well.
Lockhart's kind of like kind of hears his tummy rumble a little bit.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
We get plus 10. I got a 22.
Yep.
Or 21.
35.
It's a negative one. Oh my God. You're
37.
Darthwing Duck, dude.
37 for Buford.
So I'm gonna just take out my bow and have it at the ready. And as everybody else is going, I need the ruler. As everybody else, fucking ruler, come on. Basically, I'm gonna stay behind Lockhart and fly 15 feet, kind of dead center, above Lockhart. 15 feet off the ground, right in the middle of the cavern, and just kind of stay above him as a shadow.
Oh, actually.
You want to stay above me? Correct.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
Above and like a little bit behind you. That's kind of like a little aerial drone watching over you.
Were we? How tall are we now? Because we're so tiny.
Everything is relative in here. It's fine.
Okay. Was Beth and them? Were they bigger than us, or were they tiny too?
No, we're all the same size. We're all tiny inside here.
Okay.
I mean, just don't worry about turning. Like, everything is to scale now, so everything's still 5 feet. Like that hasn't changed.
Okay. I just wondered if Beth was like towering over us, and we're
No. The only person,
guys?
the only person who's big is Bloody because of that roll, the 25 through 30.
never mind.
So yeah, I guess I'll lead us or scout ahead and go around this wall over here.
You could move your character now.
Okay. Just kind of,
All right.
when you get to
As
there.
you proceed forward, as you slowly walk through this stomach, you can feel it quiver with the sensitivity of your steps. You can see the flesh golems sewn together, pieces of animated body parts of varying animals and humans, anyone that may have crossed Dorian's path, aimlessly wandering, some of them partially melted, some of them almost all the way, some of them as fresh as a pieced together flesh golem can be.
Fresh as a daisy.
So what you're saying is they notice the movement?
They don't notice the movement. The lining that you walk on seems very, very sensitive.
Okay. I'm going to pull out the broom, and then I'm going to fly back over to Araignée and pick her up on the broom. It's gonna be like a hover to where we're not touching the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go 15 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will make the way back this way.
All right.
And I'll get over the intercom.
Oh, Garkett, might want to pick up Lockhart. Seems like the floor doesn't like being stepped on. Over and out.
So, DM question, Rob. I was trying to find an answer to this.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say I can't, but I can't find where it says I can. Can I shadow step with a person?
Hey, question real quick, Rob. I don't know if this would kind of defeat the fun of the dungeon as well. I have wind walk. We could be like a wind in the arsehole. I can turn up to 10 willing creatures into gaseous form, and we have 300 movement.
She just turned us into farts.
I can turn everybody into farts.
You could.
All right, guys, that was D&D tonight. We got farted.
We got farted out of Beholder's ass.
I was looking through my spells, and I was like, I think I had something, because I got it, because I thought we were gonna have to travel really far to look for Dorian stuff in the other world when we got to the normal world way back when.
Jesus.
We could be farts in the wind. So great.
Whatever you want to do. If you want to do it, let's do it.
I mean, if you guys are willing.
Sure. Nothing is more appropriate than being a fart.
So there's some restrictions. So you have a flying feat of 300 feet, resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions you can take in this form are dash or revert to normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which a creature is incapacitated and cannot move. Nat. Until the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires the 1 minute transformation. And then we float down once the spell ends. Lasts for 8 hours. 8 hours, we could be farts.
You either cast it or you don't. We also have Pass Without a Trace as a fart.
Sneaky fart.
Yep. It's just like a shark. You don't know what it's going to be. It just sneaks up on you.
Okay. I guess I'll cast it on you guys then.
And like a growl.
So I'm standing there as I notice as I noticed the stomach lining quivering with the steps of Buford, I just kind of like sit back and think about the kind of the gaseous form that I had enveloped earlier at the beginning of the castle when we first arrived, and I kind of just let it seep back out, so it pours out of my eyes and out of my fingertips and out of my mouth, and it's just like a green gaseous form that kind of goes over to everybody and envelops them and turns us all into farts.
All right. Oh my god. All right.
And I hope we don't need another powerful spell, because that's a 6th level spell.
Crop dusting's a 6th level spell.
It is. Crop dusting is a 6th level spell.
You're concentrating on keeping people in a
It's not
gaseous
concentration.
form.
It's not concentration.
Oh, no shit.
Nope.
Yeah, she's.
By the way, currently both campaigns are using Windwalk.
Really?
That's awesome. Who can cast in the other one? Is it Ruby?
Isn't Ruby a rogue?
No, Chikios.
Oh.
He's a druid.
I thought about this, or I also have tree stride, and I'm like, we're not often around trees for very long, so.
All right.
As long as nobody tries to vape us in again.
I can't vape you in as a as a vape.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I'd try. We turn into a storm cloud.
So, you guys turn into a large fart cloud. As you guys hover up and over this stomach where there's flesh golems, tentacles, and a good amount of my time creating an encounter earlier.
See, that's why I didn't know if I should bring it up, because I'm like, it kind of ruins it.
Oh, it does.
Paid for the artwork. Had a special commission of a stomach dungeon done just for this. Serena says, fuck this. We're flying through as farts.
Welcome to D&D.
Oh, but you know what? You know what? You know what? It's not my first rodeo either. Because I think about things like this. As you guys fly over and don't touch any of the crazy traps or flesh golems or awesomeness that I had brewed into this little pile.
How dare we be smart and avoid the trap?
And you find yourself face to face with the first valve into the intestines.
Oh, look at that sweet butthole.
In your gaseous form, you guys go up to that valve and it is held tight.
We have to tickle the butthole?
Do you not squeak through?
You can't. As you try, you don't have enough pressure to fart yourself through. I'm the proudest DM I've ever been.
And we can't talk to each other, right?
You can't talk to each other.
It takes
Nope.
like a minute, I think.
I put in valves just in case there was some hardcore fuckery.
I mean, it doesn't. We're a gaseous form. I'm not sure what that constitutes for.
It's a tight seal. It is a tight seal.
It's an airtight back door.
It needs for you to
Think of Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura 2, trying to get out of the rhino's ass.
They still have the butt plug.
It's in my bag.
After trying multiple times to squeak through, I will revert to my normal form in a dark space so that I am darkness.
So the darkest part of this this valve, eh?
Yep. The darkest crevice of the crevasse.
Is okay. As you settle in there, you're like, oh, this is disgusting. It's literally, it's like passing through a whoopee cushion.
Oh.
And you're able to apply just enough pressure needed as you slide down and disappear from their eyes.
Like one of those fire slides with the tube. And I'll get over the intercom and.
Boy, looks like we have to slip or slide down this asshole.
Can we follow him as it opens up, or does it immediately shut afterwards?
Immediately shuts.
An air seal. This is a space station. But it's space station. What do I see when I look up? Do I drop, or am I right beneath it?
All right.
Because if I'm right beneath it, I'm gonna take 2 bolts. And I'm gonna start stabbing the shit out of it.
You slide down into another chamber.
We are now in the ascending colon.
Oh, I don't even know where to start with music for this fucking encounter. It might as well be fucking jazz.
Smooth jazz. Just do the jazz.
It might as well be.
A little smooth ass jazz.
Limmy winks, limmy winks, limmy winks, limmy winks.
As we sneak our way through the buttholes.
Can I like stab it with some bolts to see if it will open up?
It quivers, it shakes, but it doesn't open.
Alright, well, it worked for one fight, I guess.
It lasts for now. We can go back and forth.
Hey, it got you through that encounter.
Did you say we can revert back and forth?
No, once you revert, that ends it.
Oh, lame.
Hey, it got you out of an encounter. That's what it's there for.
It's a 6th level spell, though. It hurt.
Fuck that thing. That had fucking layer. I spent all my time in the top one. It's okay. You reverted. I built everything into the stomach. I
revert. I feel bad. I revert and I slide down that slippery butthole.
But I put little things in there just in case. You never know. You never know what people are gonna play. All right, as you guys go down the fleshy fun bridge, you guys all slide through.
Oh, quit.
And boom, goes the dynamite.
Oh, by the way, Tyson, you have to watch out. I can't have you play stuff that I don't have the rights to.
Ah.
That's why I can't do that. I was going to talk to you about that later, but now it's piling up. The algorithm will pull that shit out. All right. You guys are there. What feels like the entrance into the small intestine of Dorian.
Is it large intestine first, then which one is first?
Small and then large.
Small then large. So we still got a while to go then.
I will. I'll go ahead and pull the broom back out and pick up Araignée so that we're hovering just off the ground.
Does that butthole, is that above us or is that continuing down?
No, that's just displayed purely for above you.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not actually on the ground.
This is something I can hope one day I can forget. I have been through a lot of shit in my life. I just kind of like try to fling some of the lubrication off.
You guys have a chamber to your left and to your right.
I'll look at the one to the left.
The best timing for the wooden pickle ever. Inserted on that image. Well done.
I'll look at the left side. What do I see with my special eyes?
Look over and you see another long chamber down this way.
I don't care what we do. I just love this music. I'm so happy. I love jazz music.
I'll scout ahead. And
I guess I'm coming with you because you always pick me up.
Yep.
All right, so you scout ahead.
Yep.
Let me move my ass.
Just off the ground. We're not trying to, car kid fly to the sun.
Wait, and that brings me back to my original question.
What was your
Shadow
original-
Step Shadow Step is considered a teleport spell, and it doesn't say I can't have somebody with me. I was trying to find it if there was a ruling from Crawford on Shadow Step and bringing somebody with you.
No, because there's spells that do that, and that's like hidden paths with Druid, which I have right now, where it specifically states. And when you do carry somebody with you, it's generally like it's a half your movement, half of that spell's kind of movement. But with yours being at your monk property, and the other one is bringing you in and out of planes, I would say yours is by yourself.
Okay.
Because doesn't it have it like worded like you've trained yourself in the arts of health or something? Like you've
Alright, it just
trained
says
to develop that?
Well, yeah, it just says I teleport in dim or dark light up to 60 feet. It's not worded pro or against. That's why I was reading a forum about it, because apparently there's a pretty big debate over it. in the
What?
D&D.
Weird. Like all things in D&D, strange. People
Yeah.
are arguing over it. This is fucking ridiculous.
Who thought we would be going through bungholes to jazz?
Just another day in D&D.
Oh, see, I want to say something, but it would be too much like a pun, and I can't do it.
Okay.
You can't make me happy. I understand.
Oh.
And I won't.
Tyson
do
doesn't
it.
care. Tyson makes me happy.
That's fine. He can make you happy with pun.
No, Tyson does not.
Uh-oh.
Let's get this straight. Karkin makes you happy. Tyson
You
does
made
not.
a couple
You're
puns
the
out of
stripper
character,
he shouldn't
sir.
love, but
Yeah.
he does anyways. All right.
Whatever. I'll always be the stripper to you. That's okay.
Well, Lockhart, this might be weird, but I mean, I could. You could ride me. You are smaller than me, no, but not by much. I'm not saying you're small in stature. You're giant. You're a big man, but you could, if you needed to ride me, we could coach
Ride
through
on
it,
you.
think.
I don't want to ride you. I want to.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Let's get that very clear here. Well, until we encounter some sensitive pit, I think it'll be fine.
Okay, well, you're free to roam about the bowels as you see fit. I'm just gonna. I'll stay behind you and cover your arse with arrows. Should the opportunity come, let's just go. This is weird.
I agree. We're following them, or we're gonna take a peek over here.
I mean, I'll explore the bungholes of this beholder with you.
I don't know which way to go. You tell me which way you want to go, little buddy.
Buford, what is up there? We're thinking about looking at this other area over here. Do you see anything?
Well, I wouldn't come over here because we're marking this off our check mark list of places that will. It's okay.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna go this way. Let us know if we find anything.
It's so gross.
Sorry, I was thinking about the
It's
second we
awesome.
walked through. I was like,
Absolutely not.
And I go this way.
Oh my god. So
"Where's the weirdest place you've had sex?" In a butt, not in the butt. In a butt.
Well, you can say you got all up in them guts, all right.
Exactly.
I am not okay with this. Just to inform everyone, I am not okay with this.
I love that we have these now so much.
The safe word is bag of holding, okay?
You better fucking quote that, chat.
Buford, do not make me get that toy out again. I have it in my bag. This is not the time nor the place. Do not tempt me.
The jazz background with the radio chat. It just.
Or the things that we get into here.
Oh, I can keep trying. Okay, select a fucking character. Move my ass in. As we go into this dead end of a chamber over here, we kind of go ahead and give me a perception check.
That would be a diverticuli.
So thank you.
You and your butt knowledge.
It's true.
Perception 23.
23. You can see what looks like two what would be like a hematoma. What would we call like what do you have, a bump in there?
A polyp.
I mean, we got a polyp.
Good old polyps.
Or a mass, whichever one you want to call it.
These are two polyps.
Okay.
A cank arse sore.
That'd be your mouth.
Yeah.
I said arse. Cank arse sore.
Cank arse.
Pun. How is that not Tyson
Oh,
making
yeah.
a pun? It's fucked out.
And you can see these two moving, trilling. They look like stalactites hanging down.
Do they wiggle?
Oh yeah, they definitely wiggle. They're fleshy colored.
Lockhart, you think I should? What do you think? You know, if I just freeze them, I can throw a little frost up there. We just leave. I don't know. We think we're starting something here.
Yeah, maybe it'll help out old Dorian in the long run, giving him a colonoscopy here.
Buford,
I just-
do you have that bad feeling on the back of your head? You think that's clean?
Too late. Ray of Frost at both of them.
Ray of Frost at both of them. All right.
You guys are in that room by yourselves, so good luck.
Yep. Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and roll to attack on that Ray of Frost. Oh Jesus!
Oh my.
That was real loud.
Dramatic.
Hang on, I gotta turn that down.
I like it though.
Belly dancing tapeworms.
Ray of Frost.
It don't look like tapeworms though, so far I'm okay.
14.
14 will hit. No, 14 does not hit.
It's this moonbeam, but just frost.
You'll get wrinkles that way, buddy.
Oh, Tyson, that your chiseled jawline is just ever so slightly unchiseled.
Wait, no, I have inspiration.
Ah!
Okay.
He's been given the tools to run his own business.
Wait, what did I roll?
14.
14,
No.
17.
17. That hits.
I rolled a 17. It was
That
plus
hits.
3 to whatever my initial was.
Your initial had to have been 11 then.
No, your initial was 14. You said plus 3, so that's 17.
Yeah, 17. Was
17
with
hits.
inspiration. Oh, nice. Let's go. 3d8. I don't ever roll this.
Dust off those D8s.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of frost damage. It's like a wart. It just freezes.
I don't think warts normally have worms inside them.
17 points. It's these wiggling fucking polyps that now, as their eyes open up and you can see their fangs, they've been definitely moonlighting as polyps. As they drop down to the ground. They look badly hurt from your ray of frost.
And we don't have like all the bonuses from the other realm.
No, you do not have the bonuses.
Okay.
Everything in there is frozen in fucking time, so it's there when we get out.
Question then.
Gotcha.
Does that mean I had used a wild shape to get the temporary hit points? Is that gone?
A wild
should come
shape
with
to
it,
get.
right?
What's that?
I use a wild shape slot, but it's my symbiotic entity.
Okay, so here's the ruling. Inside here, you're going to get anything that you use, you're going to get back when you get out of the plane. So it's like being frozen in time.
Okay, so I'll just write down that I had the temp and then take them off. Okay.
So, since I have 2 attacks per action, does a cantrip take up both attacks?
Isn't 2 attacks per action just for your melee?
A
though?
cantrip is a action, when
Yeah, I don't-
and that's what you used. It was a cantrip.
Yeah, your attacks are if you're doing melee, but spells and stuff are the whole action.
Yeah. Okay. It's formulated different in D&D Beyond, like all of one thing. It's fine. It's fine. Bonus action. I'll go up to this bro here. Unarmored strike with the talons as it's frozen. See if I can like kind of fracture it.
Mm-hmm.
And
A fractured butthole.
yeah. Ooh, that's gonna hit. 13, 21 to hit.
21 will hit. That's fucking winking eye. Every time I look at it, I just laugh.
8 points.
DTD.
Nice.
Is that
So
little
as I-
little piercer larva explodes.
So I release the ray of frost, and as it comes out of my hand, I chase right behind it with the other left hand, and as it hits, impact the ray of frost and my talons, and just kind of coast right into it and let it shatter around me. And then I'll back up here.
Buford, Ernier, we stirred the pot.
That's my turn.
All right.
How am I not surprised?
since both of us have moved in on these guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my initiative right after you. I'm going to. Actually, no, I got a new tool. I forgot.
You had that throwing hammer now,
That
don't
fucking
you?
throwing hammer, dude.
Like, you got a whole new setup last time. You got armor and a weapon and all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah, it was all. It rolled all this awesome random shit that like our tank couldn't use because he's not like a normal tank. This is a barbarian.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this armor's really great, and Clash Guard was like, I don't really use this, guys.
Shit.
I appreciate it, but
Just yeeted that dice.
Well, it's gone. Gone into the wire nest.
Nope. I got my burststone, not burststone back. All right. I'm gonna throw my hammer twice at that fucking larvae. And I will add on to that strike before I do it. I will add my what do I call mine? A blessing of the forge. Oh my god! Now I feel like Clash Guard because I haven't used. I should have been using that on somebody.
one.
I think everybody here has recently just been like, oh, look at this cool thing I have.
I've always known everything.
Lies.
These are my divine strikes. I get 2d8 fire damage now.
Oh damn.
And since I've seen Morden, I'm gonna use that blessing of the forge that gives me an extra +1 to attack. Let's roll this beautiful bean footage. Oh my god, it's a +10. Let's go.
Damn.
Dwarven shit. Yep, that'll be a 21 to hit. That's gonna smash.
I
And
would like to smash.
that's gonna be a 27. Calculate up total damage here. 8. 12 plus 10, and then roll 4 more of these. Yep, that's DTD for Lockhart, baby. As I pull my hammer up, throw it, boom, just like Destiny, that bitch bounces right back into my hand. Smash that larva into fucking pieces.
Nice.
As they drop down and we smash them, we don't detect any more movement inside of our chamber. That is it.
False alarm. We took care of it.
Holy shit. Lockhart, that was fucking awesome. Where did you get that?
We picked it up from under the sea, along with this fancy ass plate armor. It's a dwarven throwing hammer. How badass is this thing? Hell yeah!
That was. Can I see it? Can I hold it? Does it work for me?
Put it in your hands. But you're not attuned to it.
I throw it.
You throw it, it gets stuck into the wall. Oh, look at that. We both look at that. Is just nasty right there. Oh, I'm gonna wipe that off. And I pull it out and I roll and I try to go and wipe it off on a piece of clothing that you have.
He only wears a loincloth, though.
I'm going for it. It doesn't matter. I got a 10.
You're
I'm
like,
trying.
Clock him in the dick.
He grabs a hold of plumage.
We start making out and we never leave.
Is our time. Up there is their time.
Is this the start of the D&D porn that you wanted?
It's been fun playing with you guys. Y'all can have your little love.
Me and Car
here.
Kid never leave the chamber, and I become his daddy.
Forever living in the butthole.
Oh, fuck this episode. I love
You
it.
built it, man.
I know it. I
this
love
is
it.
Your world. This
I
is
love
your
it.
World.
I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed the shit out of it.
Well, Locker, I honestly thought it would come back. I'm jealous. Now I have stomach. Let's just fucking go. Let's find. Let's find our friends.
Oh, wait, you boys, done playing around?
Hey, what? Right behind you.
Well, right here. What are you
By
talking
the
about?
way, this thing's got worms.
Oh,
Just to let you know.
that's
We
fucking
just
gross.
we just busted a couple of them up. Look, doesn't look like they are completely grown though. That's good.
I am worried though if they are just baby worms, then what laid them?
I'm sure we'll find out.
You know how that happens, love.
I am confused on why you seem so very excited in this battle, Buford. Perhaps this is a new side of you that I'm not sure I want to know about.
Don't. Whatever. And then I will.
You're doing your strange laugh. That's usually when you're...
Oh my god, are we getting featured right now with an asshole on my D&D map?
Yep, hopefully, hopefully that brown.
God, I hope so.
Oh
That
my.
would be amazing.
Oh my god, if I get featured
Welcome
with
to
a.
D&D.
If I
I
get
don't
featured.
see you on the front.
Okay, I probably just started
Are
collecting
you on the
some.
back?
No, I think I just started collecting some hosts. We're good. Well, yeah, that's just what I need to get featured with a giant asshole.
I mean, if it's not on the D&D stream, then it's one of us, so...
Hopefully it'd be like right in the middle of something like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
daddy.
Oh my god. All right. Well, by the way, we're gonna consume Bloody's inspiration. He no longer has it.
Yeah, my inspiration's gone too.
But have you used mine?
No, I'm sorry, not Bloody's. I need to take off Carcass. My bad. They're like, no, there you go. There's your penalty. Okay. Channel 1 pops in. 10 seconds later, they pop out.
Do they pop in at this point, or do they poop in?
They prairie dog in, they prairie dog out.
Oh, by the way, I'm
Not quite right.
totally disappointed that you guys
do we see
just drop
anything
form.
down those channels to the left, to the right?
You haven't done it
right,
yet.
To the right.
I wanted you guys to group fart your way through that thing. I'm so sad that you didn't. All right, which way are you looking?
I'm looking however this tunnel goes.
Gave myself
You got that for
inspiration.
yourself.
You just fucking used it for yourself, you little shit. What?
Get out of here, Tyson.
Take it away.
My bot,
away.
my bot knows what's up.
Oh my god! What'd you get? What'd you give yourself?
Just
A
inspiration.
D6.
A D6.
Inspiration.
You little fucker. That's amazing. All right, which way are you looking? I'm sorry.
I mean, does it turn this way or does it go? It doesn't go straight down. It goes this way.
No, you got
right?
both of
So-
them. You got 3 different passageways.
Oh.
I guess if you look one of those ways, then I'll look the other way.
Okay. Well, I'm gone.
Oh. Oh, I can still control you. Sorry about that.
Quit moving me.
I didn't know I was clicking on you.
I guess I'll look to the right.
Two different passageways.
You know what we should do right now? We should split the party.
Oh, and by the way, it's very difficult for you at this point. Like you're squeezing through this pulsing chamber as you're hulking out form now. It's not so fun.
That throbbing channel there.
A lot of throbbing shit.
So we just see it curves around. Hey, what about that passageway back there? Can you boys see anything?
All right, I'll take a little look. See up there. Since I am in the rear, more ways than one. Yeah, look up around the tunnel. We got another once around. It goes up a little ways.
Well, it looks like we need to make a decision then. We have 3 passageways.
Hey, Buford, do you have your little raven friend that could maybe, scout the inner workings?
Oh, I don't think that's how it works, mate. I think I tell him to tell somebody something, and he goes and does it.
Oh.
He just sends messages.
Okay, I didn't know how it worked. It's... Well... Fuck.
What are you guys doing?
I guess I'll keep moving.
I was gonna say I keep moving too, so
See which way it goes.
I'll go here.
Oh,
Right.
fuck, you guys split?
He was saying it right as I was gonna say it, so I mean, might as well.
I definitely follow Arnier.
Oh shit, there was even a wall there. I just realized it. It's okay. We're just gonna say that this is open right here.
Oh.
Oh, this big.
Oh, that wall doesn't exist?
That
This is a wall?
That wall doesn't exist. Hold on. There's actually not.
Just mark it out, scribble it out.
Here, I'm just gonna say that you guys went through the zigzag here
All right.
and got here.
Oh wow, look at that zigzag.
Jesus.
Holy
So the inside of a
intestines.
fucking lasagna.
Yeah, this map is fucking dope. All right,
Oh, we're all over here.
I cannot wait for you guys to have all the FOMO from the chambers that you do not decide to go down.
There's too many chambers. The problem.
I know. Well, just like, guess what? RPG dungeons that we grew up with. This is it right here.
Well, I'm fucking going back and exploring the other channels then. That's what I do in RPGs. I don't know about you guys, but I explore the whole map.
You go a little bit one way, like, oh, well, this keeps going. Let's go back the other way.
Or if I find the
Yep.
exit, then I go back and I explore the rest that I haven't.
Yeah, it's horrible playing Path of Exile with her.
Just because you want to... Poor Mike, who plays with us, you didn't even let him read. That's all he wants, is to read the notes, and you're just like, nope, fucking gone.
Yep.
I'm just following the biggest point man, opening all the holes for us at this point.
Well, no reason to come this way. It's dead end.
Buford,
Yep.
Arnier,
Yes.
as you guys both go into your respective chambers, you can see large polyps hang from the ceiling and from the ground.
Gonky, what'd you say those worms look like?
I mean, they were little things hanging from the ceiling, and then they turned into eyeballs with little things, and then we killed them. It was rather mundane.
Right.
They're hanging from the ceiling, and there are ones on the ground as well.
Can I back out of the chamber?
As you go to back out of the chamber, Arnier, what are you doing in your chamber?
I was gonna look around my chamber to see if there's anything else. I'm keeping an eye out for loot, because he said there's lots of loot, and I haven't seen anything except poop, so...
Oh, there's flecks of golden poop. You just didn't know it. It's a real thing.
That's corn. That's corn, Chad.
No, it's a
not
real
gold.
thing.
It's corn.
Bloody, you begin to see tentacles sprout from the polyp that you see.
Ooh, look at that tasty thing.
Same thing on your side, Arnier. Now remember, there are 2 of them on each of those blocks. There's a stalactite and a stalagmite.
Their tips are almost touching.
Almost touching. Its tentacles extend out, and you can see a single red glowing eye as they open up. So we're gonna go with just a basic initiative. For time's sake, we're gonna have Bloody, Araignée, Karkid, Buford. Creature, I'm going to roll to see where it slots in between the 4 of you.
You said Bloody and Buford.
Sorry.
Okay.
Those creatures are going to attack after Bloody and Araignée. Then it'll be Karkid's turn and Lockhart's turn.
I wanted to say barley there for a second.
All right. Well, then I will sharpshooter. Well, I'll go ahead and do a sharpshooter attack on it.
Go for it.
Oh, that's only 11 on the first one.
11 will not hit.
Sharpshooter again. 12.
Both of those will not hit.
Another sharpshooter. That's better. 25.
25 will hit.
Okay. Do I get poison damage with this?
No, they're immune to poison.
Okay. I get these 2. That is...
Oh my God, these gifts! Oh Jesus Christ! I just now saw them.
Gifts.
Oh my
There's some
God!
bad ones.
I just went.
Where's the that chocolate dessert one?
You
That
can
one was my
open up
favorite.
as a moderator. You can use Mix It Up, and that's how I go back. I rewatch all of them through Mix It Up.
They're not
19
good.
points of damage.
They're terrifying. How many points?
19 on that one.
19 points of damage.
And I can
This
get,
one.
I get
That's my
one
favorite.
more for the
My favorite.
thing.
All right, 19 points of damage.
Yep, and I get one more shot for my Gloomstalker thing. That is a 15. I'm gonna use my inspiration to go higher with it.
Can you take me higher?
Make that a 21.
Mhm.
That is 20 points of damage.
All right. 39 total points of damage.
Yep.
As it swings around. All right. What else would you like to do?
I am going to just round the corner to right there. Like, I guess there. I want to be that square, but too big. I guess here. Yeah. Just on the other side of that fold.
All right. So as you go to move, actually, no, you are not out of range for attacks of opportunity, and you don't have the cover that you think you do
Okay.
as much.
Would I know that when I round the corner, or is that just something I just don't realize?
I mean, you saw this thing. It's got some long tentacles. You think, it's better than nothing.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. It's like you got like a +2 to your AC right now. Uh-oh, everybody froze. They'll be back in just a second, chat. Wouldn't be an episode if we didn't have one of them.
Not today.
All right, you guys are all coming back in. I don't know why everything just froze for a second.
That was weird. Your mix play been reset too.
some little strange like network hiccup, because it does, like, it's across the board. Like my chat has to refresh, like everything goes off when it does it. But I don't completely lose connection, so I'm pretty thankful for it. I'll take it. All right, Aaron Ye.
Question: does it have a 10? Does it have the 10-foot reach? Or
It does.
if I back up? Okay, so if I back up, I'll take an
its
attack
tentacles,
of opportunity.
yes. Its tentacles are long.
Darn you! This is not okay. I do not consent tentacles. Let's see here. We've really had a lot of tentacles in Mudang Dong. I guess technically we're not in the same dimension, but still.
It's a sexy place.
I am going to do a good old ice knife on the top one, I guess. And then the bottom one will have to make a save as well. Okay, rolled a hit. That is a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Okay.
The next one is it's a 15 on its dexterity saving throw.
Fails.
By the way, these things look identical to the fucking Simpsons Halloween episode aliens. They just do.
Nice.
Which probably the Simpson Halloween episode aliens are based off of RoBear's, actually, because the RoBear's are older than they are.
Oh damn.
Okay, so let me get actually the full damage for you. 1. Ooh, 6. So the top one takes 19. And then the lower one takes 15.
Got it.
Let's see. You can't move out of range. Have any other bonus actions too?
Kid, I do not think this is the same worm creature you're talking about. It looks more like a
That's all. I can't move then, so I'll just stay there. Hang out and take that tentacle fun.
I've never got to use a roper before. I'm excited.
I'm sure you are, buddy. Looking forward to get tied up here by this butt polyp in an ass of a beholder that's rotten.
All right, first couple of tentacles are gonna go out at you, Bloody Buford.
Yep.
15 for the first one to hit. 27 for the second.
Okay.
18 for the third. 19 for the fourth.
Jesus Christ.
Because we have two of them, so it's two sets of tentacles.
Get ready for that.
One doesn't hit.
Okay, so 3 out of the 4. All right, I need let's see here. Hit. You were very let's see here. I need you to don't hold on. No, on hit, you are now grappled.
Cool.
Until the grapple ends, the target is also restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and the roper can't use the same tendril on another target. Got it. All right.
You think I would just bookmark this to bring up conditions?
The first one is going to drag you closer. So you have 2 tentacles that are now holding you. On the third, it's actually going to go in, and one of them's just going to bite you.
Cool.
And it's going to do 22 points of piercing damage on the bite.
All right.
All right. Aaron, yay.
Yeppers peppers.
22 for the first tentacle. Does that hit?
Yes, sir.
All right. Second tentacle is going to reach out and try to get you. And this is coming from the other creature. It's a 13. That's not going to hit. The second creature will go out for its tentacle on you. That will hit. That's going to be a 25. So both beasts have a tentacle on you. You are now grappled and restrained. And the first one is going to take a bite out of you. That is a nat 20.
Oh boy.
That's going to be 44 points of piercing damage as it chomps down on your body.
Ow.
Bunghole just got serious.
We got some tricks up our sleeves. We got some tricks.
All right. That will be the end of their turns. Car Kid, it is your turn.
So I will 5, 10, 15, 20. I look right. I look left. I look right again at Buford. Buford's tangled up, right? He's grappled.
Both of us are.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lift the fog of war because this is gonna be our last encounter.
And I take out the staff. Come in swinging. Of course, I'm gonna help out Aaron. Hey, whookaka, whookaka. Two staff strikes.
All right.
Where's my staff? Staff of striking. Oh yeah, 16 plus 12, 30 for the first staff strike. Second staff strike. 7, 12, 19.
19 does not hit.
I'm gonna use my D6 inspiration that I gave myself.
What a dick.
21.
Does not hit.
Mother. All right. Well, we got the.
They're jiggly.
First staff strike.
By the way, Car Kid, I believe you're next in line for the snake, correct? Or have you
I think so.
take an impenetrable?
Sorry, I was gonna say there was something way back when that was for anybody. I'm not sure it ever got assigned, but I don't remember what it was.
Impenetrable. Okay.
We missed a redeemed card at some point in time tonight.
I think so.
Chat, if we missed a redeemed card, let us know what it was, so I can fix it. Oh,
All right. So for the one staff attack, I did hit.
we missed a protection, you think? I will give Lockhart protection then.
Let's see. All right. So I only landed one staff strike. That's a D8. That's 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus sneak attack. Nice. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I'm going to expend 3 charges. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Aaron, yeah, you got a protection.
For an additional, for each charge. So for additional 3d6. So that was, what are we at? I'm gonna just leave those dice out so I can count a total here.
There is such thing as a calculator. Saying.
All right.
Chat, you just tell me what it was. Let me know whether, and I'll reapply it.
Yeah, it was a while ago, so I have no clue what it was.
Well, yeah, if you don't see me acknowledge, you got to acknowledge me until I say something, because I'm trying to run all of this. So you guys got to let me know so I can make sure and count it, because I'll miss it. So if you said I missed a brutal critical, whose brutal critical was it?
It was it was for anyone. I know that.
Okay, it was for anyone. Okay, then I'm going to give Aaron Ye. Give yourself a brutal critical.
Oh, okay.
Got it. I just want to make sure that they're, it's terrifying not to include something that the community has spent money for, that we missed that. We don't want to miss any of those.
Got inspiration back. I saw that guy.
God, they've been luckiest son of a bitch. All right. Go ahead. What's your total damage on this roper?
So 16 points of magical staff damage, which I guess is probably bludgeoning. And then I did, I expended 3 charges for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of force damage, with the staff exploding as I swing on that first attack.
So you can give me the total.
So total 16 plus 3 plus 2. 26 total.
All right.
For the first attack. That's the sneak attack and everything.
Got it.
I missed with the second staff. Bonus attack action. I'm gonna just try to drive my fucking claw right up into the little. 12 plus 9, 21, which I don't think hits, so I'll use inspiration again. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat. Oh yeah, 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
With inspiration. So if you chat, you got more cards, I'm using them. 5, 6, 7, 8 more points of piercing damage with the talons.
All right, 8 more points with the talons.
And I've got the key points, so I'll use one and turn that into a stunning strike, and it's a DC save of 16, con save.
Oh my God! If you get a DC, if you get a stunning strike after talking to Velvet Grundle, how amazing would that be? I'm gonna public roll it too, so everybody knows. All right.
Come on. I built you, D20 roller. Don't fuck me.
This is a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
If we roll a 14 or higher, because it's got a +3 to con. Here it is. Coming in hot.
What is it?
Oh!
God damn it! I can't win!
You can't win!
I can't win!
Oh my God, if Chad had cast Bane, I just want to know if Chad had actually cast his Bane, what would it have been? I'm gonna roll a D4 right now.
I'll take the damn inspiration though.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know, bro. You don't want to know. It would have been a 12.
It's It's fine. Once a year. It's about all I'm allowed for fucking.
Stunning strike.
Just in disgust. I don't even do it hastily. I just fucking creep back. I walk, just with my head held down.
You walk away from Araignée getting unconsenticled. All right.
Yep. That's my turn.
Well,
They don't drop me if they're attacked, do they?
nope. Nope, not like spell concentration. I'm gonna barrel my my barley ass down here, and shit. I'm going to see Bloody Buford all tentacled up. I'm going to use my Blessing of the Forge. Since I've seen you be damaged, Daddy, before, I'm going to grant you a +1 to your attacks, Bloody Buford.
Ooh, nice.
As my hand lights up with the fire of Morden and my dwarven throwing hammer, I begin to spin that bitch around like Thor. I'm gonna light that up, and I'm gonna use 2 more. Oh no, I forgot. I don't have to use it. I'm not a paladin. My strikes always have fire now.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna go and toss that hammer twice. Natural 20.
Ooh, wow. That 20's a jet.
I went from not being able to do any damage to being able to do damage. All right, let's fucking go. Holy shit, because it's dice doubled? That's a lot of dice doubled. Holy crap. That is, now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D8s when I crit. Hot fucking damn.
That's a lot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $26 points plus 5. All right, I'm gonna do 31 points of damage to the top roper.
Nice.
As my hammer, it is looking very rough. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw back at it one more time. That's not as good. That's my second hammer does not find purchase. Flies into the side of the wall. Back into my hand. I'm gonna stay locked into where I'm at. Tyson, you got another fucking D12 from someone.
No, I wrote it down. They were just telling me to turn the light back on. I think it's fine.
Awesome.
I wrote it down though.
Perfect. All right. End of my turn. Bloody Buford, it is your turn.
All right. Let's go ahead and do some sharpshooter on that bitch. I get a +1 also, right? So that is...
You are restrained, so you cannot attack.
I can't point and shoot?
Not when you're restrained. When you're grappled, you can.
He has disadvantage.
You have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Then I will not sharpshooter. Fuck. That's a nat 1 on the first one. Second one. That is a
Seriously, Tyson.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
And that is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
I'm gonna hit all these fucking ones and that one at disadvantage. I have. Let me see here. Where's that? As a. No, I guess that wouldn't work. That's all I got. I'll struggle, but I was too busy wanting to shoot.
All right. Aaron Ye, you are currently
All right.
restrained as well.
I'm gonna wild shape.
All right.
Turn into something bigger. Bigger and better.
What are you wild shaping into?
Oh, let's see here. Let's do a big old direwolf puppy. A big puppy.
All right. You are now currently a restrained direwolf.
And I have pack tactics. So since an ally is within range, I have advantage.
Which
So-
ally?
Arkin?
You will not have advantage. He's moved away.
I thought he was still within the attack of opportunity, though.
Hack tactics and how it would involve the enemy being surrounded and looking multiple ways to get hit. Karkid moved
wait,
out
I read
of the
that wrong. He has to be within 5 feet. It's not
Yeah.
just within. Okay.
yeah, he's moved out of the chamber, unfortunately. I know what you were going for was smart, but he's just not there anymore.
God damn it, Karkid, why'd you run away?
He does.
I'm in and out. In and out.
I need stability here, okay?
You should have thought about that when you chose fucking Buddy.
Well, yeah, he's
Almost
there
every
for me.
time.
Let's see here. So I guess just a good old bite then. And is it a creature? Because it says
It's a monstrosity.
if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone.
But you're not. That's a leaping attack. It's
That's a bite.
No, that's when it jumps and it pounces is when it knocks something prone. Its regular bite doesn't knock it prone.
Under the bite, it's a dire wolf. It says bite, piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. It's only got one action. It doesn't have a jump or
Okay,
anything.
if the target is a creature, it must succeed in DC strength. Got it.
Okay.
Sorry, just most
Yeah,
of the animals, that's a pounce mechanic. It's different for dire
It's
wolves.
kind of strange. I'm like,
It's because it's a big old fucking wolf.
and I'll go ahead and use
Okay,
my.
so you're gonna try to roll to hit?
Yes, gonna roll to hit, and I will use. What are these ones? I have to read which one is which. Was it lucky that you get to re-roll their attack roll? Yeah, so use a lucky. I will re-roll. Does that mean I re-roll with disadvantage?
You got me all
Just
confused.
re-roll it. With lucky, re-roll and just take the next number. Like
Yeah.
you don't get to pick.
Yeah, you don't get to pick.
That is a 15. $22 to hit.
22 will hit.
All right. And then... Ooh, 6. I've been rolling real good with my d6. So 13 points of damage to the... I guess I'm kind of like in between them, so I'll continue to focus the top guy.
Yeah,
and I'll just kind of be like... Arr, arr.
Strength, it's a 14. So it just saves.
Yep.
It's starting to look very rough, though, the one on top.
Okay. And I will stay put, because I don't have a choice.
All right. Roper is it's got you reeled in, so it's going to try to take multiple bite attacks at you. First one is a nat 1.
Aha!
It's gonna and we're gonna put that on let's see here, we're gonna relinquish one of the tentacles on that nat 1. So we're gonna say that's the we'll say that's the top one. Actually, no, we'll say because the bottom one only had one tentacle on you, so it no longer does.
That butt was too waggly.
All right, it's gonna go in and try to bite you. That's gonna be a 21.
See if they can pop me out of my wolf form in one turn. Probably.
It's gonna do 22 points of piercing damage.
Who ready?
The one on the bottom is going to use its tentacles on you. That's gonna be a 25. Once it gets one of its tentacles, it's gonna bring you in for another bite. That is a 14.
Jesus. Yeah, that just hits.
It's gonna do another 22
lucky.
points of damage.
I'm out of my puppy form. Yay.
As you transfer back out. Back to your Aaron form. Bloody Buford. It's also going to try to take 2 attacks at you.
Okay.
First one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Second one is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 44 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The bottom one is going to ring you into a bite. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use, seeing the next one take a bite out of crime, I'm going to use my protection card, and I'm going to drop that down to a 19.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that still hits.
Shit. I thought...
I have a 16.
Why do you have a 16?
Armor class?
Fuck.
Actually, you gave me that +2, but it still made it 18, so...
I will use... No, I can't use more than one card. Fuck.
Yep. Even the breastplate didn't give me much help.
Well,
it kept me at the same AC.
I'll see if the next roll is low. I'll public roll it. Next one's a fucking dirty 20. Doesn't matter. Those all hit.
Yep.
That's a total of... That's catastrophic damage. That's 88 points of damage total for this run.
That's a 35 more than what I had at that hit point, so...
Rob, I would like to use a hero point.
It's not your turn.
We've used hero points to make it. Okay.
No.
I mean, I thought that's what Bloody did when... Well, never mind. Okay.
What point are you referencing?
well, to take an action to... I guess he just did it to go in front of Mike, though, to take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if it was just a movement then that he was able to take, or if it was a whole action.
No, we allowed him to have a reaction to jump in front. It's basically how I ruled it. But you were currently grappled and restrained. All right. So, Bloody.
Yep.
Does $66 points kill you right now?
I was at 53, so yeah.
All right. You will also take one of your death saving throws away as it bites down on your lifeless body,
Okay.
currently held. All right. Aranier, it is your turn.
I'm going to swivel around in my weird little tentacle hold here. See my main squeeze, go down. And drop a, let's see here. If I do a mass cure wounds, can I choose myself too?
Yes.
Wait, I'm gonna do a mass cure wounds then. 3d8 plus your spell casting modifier. Spell slot of heal increases. Okay, so let me roll that then. Have any of you guys taken hits?
No, it's just you two.
Okay, well, I'm gonna choose us then.
Love together, you die together.
Pretty much. Stop dying, Bloody. Oh, that's a d10. Hold on. 8. 7. Ooh, nice. And then plus my spellcasting modifier. So we both get 24 healing points.
All right.
That will reinvigorate you.
As the air goes back into your lungs, currently getting munched on by multiple of these ropers.
And then I am going to do in action surge. Use up my action surge card here. Because I am now terrified because freaking man meat over there is getting munched by somebody that's not me, and I'm going to polymorph him.
Do you willingly accept your polymorph?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Oh, let's do something fun here.
Butt plug.
I don't think a butt plug is one of the. I don't think it's something I can turn him into. Just saying. Let's see. It was up to my level, which is now level 12. Let us choose a fun creature.
A minotaur.
What is it? A Traxigor?
Yep. It's a thing.
Had to have seen it. What do you want to turn him into?
let's do a good old dragon. Let's do, we're in a nice red polypy area. Let's do a red dragon.
All right. You are now
He's
a young red dragon.
Look at all those health points you got, buddy.
I know.
Did we say
Bam.
it was bonus action to butt chug as well?
Always been.
Always been. I'm a butt chug a potion of healing because I'm a little hurt as well.
Yep.
I have 2 of those, so I am going to use one. 44 plus 4. Nice. Nice too.
Good. Burn through that shit, baby. Burn. Burn, baby, burn.
8, 9, 12. Fantastic. Almost full now.
All right.
And that'll be my turns.
Car Kid.
Oh, one more thing. You fats, quit fucking dying, you piece of crap. Stop it. Stop it.
It's only fitting that it would happen one more time inside the beholder.
I'm good.
How
now.
much longer are we going?
12:30.
Well, that's a fucking dragon now. There's still 2 on this side, right?
Yep. Top one was looking not great.
Top one on both sides looks real bad.
Oh, I'll just fly up to the top one on this side. 2 staff strikes, bottom and top. Don't fuck me, namesake. Where's my staff? Plus 12. 23. And opponent 24, 12, 14, 26, 24, 26 and 23. For staff
Both hit.
strikes. These are D8s. First one with sneak attack. I'll just pull out the calculator, spare you the details.
Yep, I don't need any differential damage.
Not gonna tell us all those numbers?
28 points of damage with the 2 strikes.
DTD on the top one.
Yes.
Just with flavor coming in, just poking it. It's got eye, a big old eye right there. Yeah, just in its eye. Just coming in Donatello style. Rah, rah. 2 sticks in the eye.
Let's go.
And as it when I kill it, does it fall off?
Yep. Falls down and releases the grasp on Aaron Ye. One still has her grappled and restrained.
Does it land on the other one? Like, are they top to bottom, tip to tip?
Yeah, I'm sure it's like two Patricks in SpongeBob hitting each other on their heads.
All right.
I'll give you some bludgeoning damage for it. I'll give you 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
With that, I'll come down. As it's falling on top of it, I kind of sneak out. Surprise, motherfucker! Bah! Stunning strike. Using the key point with the talon. Going for it again.
One day, buddy. One day you can do it. I believe in you. Today's the day.
I have to hit first. I gotta make sure I hit.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Go for it.
22. Do I need to roll?
22 hits.
Inspiration if I need.
22 hits.
I don't.
I will also public roll this one more time. If it gets a 14 or above.
Come on, come on, come
Here
on.
it comes. There it is! The campaign's second ever stunning strike.
God dang it!
Almost.
So I just come down. Just come down as it's landing on it, distracted by the tip-on-tip action. Just get up under it. just shove my talon right up under. I don't hit it in the eye, just like kind of right up under the eye, and then I look at it. Your soul is mine.
Does it drop me?
Oh, totally. It's for the sake of brevity, we're gonna have that thing stunned, quiver, and explode. Because it's incapacitated. You'll just be able to pound into it. DTD.
I just fucking go Goku on that shit and just punch straight through it. And then I just
Let's go.
look back at Aranye. I don't even say anything, I just look at her.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I'll just we'll say with the punch, I punched through him and went right up to the wall there in the backside of him.
All right.
Well, actually, let me look at my cards. No, we don't have our cards because that's on the other realm. So never mind.
We don't have our cards? I've been using my cards.
No, you can still use cards.
We just don't have any of the boons or
The
anything.
active boons.
Ooh. Oh, I don't have Action Surge anyway. Never mind. I was gonna get Action Surge, but I don't have one. That is it.
All right. And hero points are independent in here as well. FYI.
Are we gonna have to remember all the spells we have and haven't used?
No, these are not going to apply. They're not. You're in a different material plane. That's what I told you at the very beginning. You can restock all of these back once we get
I'll
out.
just remember which ones I've used and which ones I haven't.
Yeah. All right. Now that you're a fucking dragon, I'm just chucking that hammer twice again. That one's gonna hit. 16, 14. Those will both hit with 8s. Hell yeah. That's gonna be 26 points of damage. Lockhart gets a DTD on the top one.
Nice.
Get your hands off of my friend! As I go full Destiny Titan on that bitch with my flaming hammers and light up that roper. It also, Patrick drops down from the sky, doing another 5 points of bludgeoning damage on top of the other.
Firmly grasp it.
It is going to be your turn. Bloody.
So there's only
Bloody
one
dragon.
left alive.
There's only one left alive.
All right, let's bite him.
You got breath weapon. I mean,
Oh, I was gonna use a breath weapon to blow our way out of here.
no.
Could you aim it?
I mean, you
Like
can.
if he's...
When you're in combat, it takes the time to roll. When you're out of combat, you just have it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, breath weapon, DC 17 Dex saving throw.
Yeah, it can't make that. That's 11.
Okay. All right, that's 56 points of fire damage. I'm not rolling 16 D6s.
Oh, I have to roll so many dice.
16
oh.
of them. You can go to hell.
That
That's a lot of fucking D6s.
that bitch is done.
That's why I was laughing at you complaining that you would roll 66. I'm like, bitch, but
DTD.
It's just you see the guy. He's got me all grappled, and I'm go for a lifeless, limp body to this big, young red dragon. He's all grappled, and I just open my mouth. I'm assuming I'm like inches from his face, and just turns into like the crispiest like corn on the cob you've ever seen in your life.
Amazing.
And then like I'm gonna rage and start like blowing fire all over the walls of this colon, trying to burn us out of here.
All right.
It says your eyes dance with flame when you're angry. In the description.
And you literally start to go in for the colon blow.
Is that what they actually do too? They just burn them off? Is that what they do, or do they cut them off?
Both. They can cauterize.
Cauterize these polyps.
You blow a opening in the side wall.
I'll shove past Car Kid with my claw, just kind of shove his head away and grab Aaron Ye, take off. He can fly on his own.
I just kind of like flump down and just like hold on, and I'm just like, face resting against the scales, like, stop dying. Still stressed.
I'll never leave. Sorry, I had to do that.
If
I love it.
can help
That's what
you
it's there
certain he
for.
won't.
I think Buford's asking about turning into a vampire. He's tired of dying.
So, after you blow a opening in the large intestine, you guys find your way to Dorian's asshole.
He's gonna have and he's slightly larger too, so he's going to have a large dragon just like Ace Venturing out his asshole.
Yep.
This is great.
And you go, and this is because the rest of the crew aren't going to know what happens as you blow that massive amount of fire through Dorian's butthole.
Ring of fire.
That is where we are going to pick up.
Down in the burning ring of fire.
Next
Put
week.
hot sauce on his tacos.
That is great.
That was fun.
So,
Back to that sweet jazz.
Lockhart is going to grab one random item as he walks out from that chamber, from the ropers, because we really just had to close up for time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, whoever wants to be the designator, go ahead and roll a d10.
Tyson, roll that shit.
D10. A 7.
Damn it.
I need you to roll a d6.
A 4.
All right. Through the hustle and bustle of running out of that chamber, Lockhart seems to run over the corner and grab an item that's just been covered in refuse. Seems to be a very, very soiled cloak.
Ugh.
But this cloak is a mantle of spell resistance.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
You have advantage on saving throws against spells while you wear this cloak.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So, got yourself a magical item out of it. You've been through multiple valves. I'm so glad I put that in there. I was like, whoa. I think I'm gonna put this just a start and stop point. So like, I didn't think about gaseous form. I was just thinking is like, it's a point of like having to do something to like figure out how to get past it. It's like a puzzle point. Oh my God. I've never been so happy to have a bunghole in my life.
I felt so bad about it too. I was like, this is like just trampling all over this level. I'm like, that's why I was kind of hesitant. I was like, I don't want to like just poop all over this.
I expect it, and it's all good because there was, as always, I put more shit in here than we could even get into. But yeah, that one was I was like, damn, that one's good. But hey, that just shows you it's a different episode. You get all of that, and then you don't get the ropers down here. You get one or the other.
Yep.
I'm just enjoying the jazz music, man.
I'm glad you guys enjoy the music.
Every episode, it makes me so happy.
There's a lot I got a lot of access to jazz.
the light jazz, the sexy jazz in the background. You know, you don't fear death as much. You're just like, if I die, it's fine. We'll just go out.
Just like, cool, man. It's cool, bro. Whatever. Fine.
Snaps. Just snaps. We die. It's fine.
By the way, we need to plan whether we're gonna do a like a holiday party, a Friendsgiving. I know we talked about it on the other episode. We totally need to do that, where it's just all we're doing is food and like cocktails on the internet. It's just gonna be a hangout with us, and like we'll do like interview structure of it or some shit like that. But that'll be super fun to do for the holidays. It'll be like the Saved by the Spell cocktail party.
All wear Santa beards and Santa hats.
100%.
I want a
100%.
Santa beard.
For days.
Just all go down to we all go down to Codify, hang out.
I'll squeeze into that tiny room.
Yeah.
Awkwardly, everybody has to sit awkwardly on Santa RoBear's lap.
What do you want for Christmas? Not to die.
Not to die. Bloody is going to be the sole reason I start working in the like you start losing shit. Like you know, like I don't make it hard for you to come back. You just start losing your memories. It's like it gets real morbid. You're like, I don't remember that, honey. I'm sorry. I've died 8 times in this campaign.
Pretty much. I got character right now. I can die.
How tragic would that be, though? Dies, and that ring he has in his pocket just rolls out of his pocket.
Oh,
there it is. Tragic.
It gets harder to perma die the higher you get. That's why I think Mercer did the whole like DC for coming back the more times you die.
Yeah, because I have reincarnate. Like that's what I was talking about with.
But at least that has a consequence.
Yeah.
I don't
like. Yeah, you'll be a completely different race, which is kind of neat. I think it's kind of cool.
I think that I like High Roller's version of it, to where like you start to like where they make it character change within your character like that, where you gotta roll a wisdom saving throw, or like you forget this and you have trouble with this. I like that, to where it builds onto your character because you've gone under. And
that reminds me of similar to D&D. It's a Steam game, Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers is like that. It's a hex game, RPG, and every single time you lose, one of your characters gets close to death, then they have a once they go down technically, then they have a trait that's like bad about them. So you have weak lungs, or lost an eye, or lost a thumb. So it has like ramifications like that. So you can't hold a sword as well. You can't see.
Yeah, I think after the Mudang Dong chapter, we'll have a conversation about it from then to see if we want to implement it, but because that would be something I would like to do. We're obviously not going to retroactivate anything, but like moving forward, I think that would be fun to do, to where we get some storytelling built off of it.
Might lose all of Buford.
Nah. He's had his worst dying days already.
There was battles.
Lord knows that we've tried.
Yeah, I've been trying to take off limbs in Friday.
You trying to clip Tyson's wings?
That was hilarious. I still remember that. That was so funny. I was like, Rob, we need to take away his wings. What if she eats his wings? And Rob was like kid in a candy shop.
Good. Good.
And then he tried to kill me for the broom. In the middle of the night. I'm holding a talon in my throat. I need all of it.
Well, good. Hey, thank you guys for letting us still play D&D and have a bunch of fun on Wednesday, even though normally in a battle we could go ahead and progress, but it's literally Mike's story arc, so
Feels a little weird going without him.
Yeah, I don't want, especially when it's heavy combat. Like, there's a chance people can die. Like, I don't want to ruin that or put that on somebody else. So this is a fun way where we can go and incorporate something old from the campaign, and have a red dragon fire out the back end asshole of fucking Dorian as you guys interdimensional portal out of this fucking thing.
There are so many things that we have in this D&D show that I wish we had, like, just somebody would draw up, because they're so crazy. Just like the shit you get up to in D&D. It's crazy.
It's such a good time. Thank you guys. You did an awesome job. Wait, bye to the bud. I'm probably going to stay up and play some Warcraft, so I'll see you guys here in just a second.
Good night.